Like, it's just not really my thing. Now, with them again, it's all white girls there. Like, it's just not my bag. But I'm like, I'm not going to say I'll never do it, but I feel like if I did it, my mom is going to look at me differently. Even if she don't know, I feel like if I walk into the house, my mother's going to be like, yo, you was with a white girl last Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And I'm like, how the fuck you know that? She's like,
you smell like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to say it. Wow.
You smell like Miracle Whip. You smell like Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is sweet, so we're just going to stick with Hellman's. We're going to stick with Hellman's. Miracle Whip is a little too sweet for them. You know white people don't do that.
Man, tell the story,
you know white people
man.
don't season none of that shit.
What did that man say? Keep going, bro.
So,
wet dog is crazy.
Facts.
Wet dog is
Hellman's and wet dog is
Dog, keep telling the story, dog.
Wet mayonnaise is crazy.
Wet mayonnaise? What is wet mayonnaise? Wet
Mayonnaise mixed with wet dog.
Mayonnaise is damn near wet.
Not wet, hairy mayonnaise.
That's
This is getting worse.
sick.
All right, so what happened?
Dog, what?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yo, so
I don't even gotta move
So
the
I'm
mic.
like-
I can just throw this drink.
so I'm like, yo,
EB in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Sensitivities of sympathy. Sensitivities of sympathy.
see now I'm teaching you. See, I'm always teaching. Always teaching. Wait, I don't got nothing over here.
Yeah, we don't got no screen over here, Stinky.
I'm calling this nigga Stinky Boots. He too big to be calling him
Bruh.
Stinky. And that's mad offensive. Call
Huh?
him
I
Yeah,
can't
don't call that
hear
nigga
you.
stink
I can't hear you.
We not disrespecting the production team.
at all.
Nah, we definitely
Production.
not doing that.
Hey, I apologize.
this shit is
Hey, I
crazy.
apologize. I wasn't calling you Stinky like you stink, though.
That's 2 weeks in a
Who
row.
is that?
What is it?
Shit, my fucking
Bye.
computer, every single
Oh, so it was him.
It was you who did that to us last week.
I didn't do anything.
No,
Yeah,
you
start
wasn't.
over.
I thought I turned this shit.
Nah,
Oh, no, we good. I don't
no,
care.
bro, because
No,
when
I'll take it
you
out.
left with Cree,
Right, nah, because.
but your phone must have rang when you was gone,
If you-
and it came through.
Watch the pod in hour 1, minute 22.
It came through in here,
Computer and shouldn't go.
bro. It was
Hour
nuts.
1, minute 22. We got a nigga. Everybody threw their headphones off at the same time, and we couldn't figure out whose phone it was.
Mad confused, bro.
Cause I got this Bluetooth to there, so I'm thinking my phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That makes zero sense.
No, bro.
The audio from there.
Bro.
Nigga, everybody was in this shit like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That shit is dumb.
Yeah, we was mad
He
confused.
said
Bro.
that's 2 weeks in a row.
I'll take shit, figure out who, nigga. Shit's got me hot.
Take that shit. I thought I took that shit off of there already, though.
And then my dumb ass took it out of the fucking audio, but never took it out of the video. So the shit is still on the video on YouTube, but it's not in the audio if you listen on Apple and Spotify. I forgot. What you forgetting, bro? I'll be high. What's going on though? How y'all feeling?
Wow, I really got Baby D on this fucking
Facts. We got-
podcast
Yo,
today.
shout out to Baby D.
We got a baby on the
Facts.
Look how she
Ain't
looking.
no
But it's still
Look how she looking.
She really part of the cast.
Yeah, baby on board.
the cast changed every week, and I think I like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like the interchangeable. I don't think every.
You just never know
I
what you're gonna
honestly don't believe everybody should be here for every pod.
Tetris.
What is he trying? What is he trying to tell us?
He basically saying like,
It's
Nah, I just think
spontaneous.
there's enough of us
To go.
to where it
everybody
doesn't.
could take a day off.
It wouldn't hurt if everybody missed outside of me. It wouldn't hurt if everybody took a day off. Nah, I'm not.
Niggas, we don't need y'all niggas. Niggas need me. But y'all niggas, y'all can come when as y'all please.
Yeah.
It's not even that. I don't.
That's what he said without saying it.
Yo,
Facts.
Because the one time I was sick, I told these niggas to record without me. They told me, nah, this shit we not gonna record without you. So
Who said that?
I said that.
he definitely said that. It was like week 6. I was sick.
It sounded like somebody would have recorded without you.
They could have.
She said, who said that?
Who said that? I ain't said
Yo,
that.
I don't mind.
I definitely said it.
I'm not the eye candy here. Y'all are. I'm just.
Hey, it gotta be
I'm
about
the
eye candy.
I'm the controversial. I get the views.
You
being all
get
controversial.
the ball rolling. You
That's
start
what I'm saying.
you start the stampede
That's-
and all of that.
But I wouldn't like Zay not here this week. If he here next week, it'd be fun.
Zay.
I'm getting tired of y'all. I see y'all every day.
Yeah, that's what I be saying. That's how I be feeling. So
Who's y'all?
Doesn't hurt.
Him and Zay.
Oh, okay.
When you gonna start?
I just
when
had
you
to clear
pulling
for-
up?
I don't know. They haven't. They.
You know what?
All you gotta do is say something, so I can say something.
That's what I
That's all it takes. Closed mouths don't
I
get fed,
wish
my guy.
everybody
I'm
reaches
talk to you
every
after this.
single goal that they have so they can realize that none of that matters. I made more money than I ever thought I would ever make in 1 year. I don't know. I just thought something would change. It actually made me depressed. Like, it made me feel bad. Don't chase the number for the number. Like, why you want to be a billionaire? You don't know what you're going to do with $1 billion. Your dream is probably not big enough for $1 billion. When you stop thinking that you know it all and everything ends with what you want for your life, because it's not your life. God gave you this gift, and the gift is not yours.
Let me back up. Who are you?
So I am
As an example.
I am inspiration and I am motivation. So anything I do, I'm going to inspire and motivate. I believe that I have a gift and I can help people maximize their full potential and live their best life. What happened? No, they're like, you know what I'm trying to say? Nobody knows their equity
Ass
part.
cash fell off. Yeah.
Ass cash fell off.
Yeah.
I had the most to lose and I had the most to give, though. How is that? How am I giving the most? And so it.
Majesty, you know what to do.
Sensitivities are separately.
But we start the podcast over some ass cash.
Saute papi.
It get hard, but you probably never know, cause I make this shit look
And
easy.
shout out to Chubbs.
Word, shut up. I know that's what that was. Shut up, my God.
That boy got some.
He fucked me up with those fucking hooks, bro.
Yo, I pretty much got him locked in next year to perform at the Big G Classic.
He need to.
Yeah, cause he's fire.
He played this intro for me, bro.
Oh, what you think my highlight gonna be? I got that shit in my, I had that shit in my phone.
Just drive.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Don't take your foot off that gas pedal, cause it gets scary. My itinerary say first class. I'm a shot when I land and bring no bags. Left from burning at the light and bring his mag. Playing pool checks so they gon' hit him in his mask. They said I changed when I got a little change. No, you changed when I got a little change. Cause when I was down bad, that broke
Okay, go get that. This that drive by Glick Jesus, you heard?
It get hard round
It's that
here.
518 love.
Put cocoa butter on my stars round here.
Can they get it yet?
Dreams till they stole my bar round here.
This one should be out. Maybe it's not. If it's not, sorry, I'm just saying.
Strings dangling on four round here. That ain't Percocet, nigga, that's
I didn't know got this nigga whole album. They gonna send them shit to me every time. Matter of fact, the shit he sent to me the other day, nigga FaceTime me, send me this shit. He said FaceTime me when you done. I never called you back, bro, because it was fire enough. I wasn't calling you back.
Yeah, he sent us something the other day on the review show. He told me don't send it to nobody else.
Yeah. I told him I was gonna play it on the pod though. I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm playing Drive and this on the pod. Like, go ahead. I'm like, I'm not gonna send it to nobody, but
Started off poor with plans to own more. Now we own stores and fuck the baddest horse. I was on tour.
shout out to all my niggas that get money. I mean, legally though. Tired of shouting out the scammers and the drug dealers. We want to shout out niggas who get legal money. I mean, real estate.
Niggas taking shots, can't stop me.
Shit like that.
Cut her off, act like she did, and it's killing her. New dawn, earn my seats. I left the
Word, shout out to my landlord. I mean, shout out to my nigga. I might be your landlord.
Jesus, the way she crossed me up. Bossy in, two-step road, a move like a word.
And if you don't pay my nigga rent, all you gonna hear is
Diamonds like water and they jumping out the gym.
I'm just here so I won't
You
get
only gotta
fined.
take it that far.
and then you gonna tell the judge.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yo, you seen homeboy that snuck in them people crib and
Oh yeah, kidnap him.
Kidnapped and left the niggas in the graveyard.
left him in the graveyard.
Yeah, that was right on Grandview.
Zip ties.
Just never that serious.
Alright, don't pay your rent if you want to.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get the door code changes. You can change that from your phone.
Nah, he seen them walking in with new TVs and stuff. He was finished. He was done with them.
That's the thing. You get the door code joints. You can change it for your phone. You don't never even gotta. They can't even get back in the crib.
Could you imagine that? They ain't pay you no rent, but they walking in the house with new stuff.
Yeah, they driving new cars and all that. New Benz. Wait till the PVPs come back out. I'm gonna be a pitbull pimp.
Yeah, dope, nigga, selling snacks.
Wow.
Chips off music like rap snacks. Yeah, timidly catch up. Everything that expect. Money, power, respect. Eating
We gotta talk about them PVP laws. You niggas really fucked up a lot of money. Niggas was getting free money and fucked it up. I ain't a hater either. You can do what y'all want with your money, but goddamn. Man, 1942 flows.
Shit that they ain't seen before. Dream chasing, catching all
I'm
my
just here so I won't get fined.
I need these hoes. He be with me and all my woes.
Sensitivities and
That's all I
sensibilities.
want. The young niggas going all out for
Sensitivities and sensibilities.
He be in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Man, welcome to episode, what we in? Episode 23? 23 of the Sensitivity Sold Separately podcast. I am your host, the most humble and handsome man on the internet that does not cheat on black women, that has good credit, and owns his home. I am here with my co-host. Oh, we got Baby D in the spot.
We do.
Niggas, we got Baby D in the spot.
He be in the building. Staring at
Man,
Jalaun.
Neck
Baby,
broke.
word. You don't want to do that. Trust me. I live like that. You don't want to break your neck at that young. She's wild. She wasn't even just like that before
We can do this all day.
And then you know next to her, Steffi B in the building. You know what I mean? Then you got Truth here.
I'm
That is
gonna do this with
ridiculous.
you.
Look at
That
ain't gonna leave you by
bright,
yourself,
bright
man.
orange shirt over there, man. Y'all know that, man. He's everywhere that y'all not. And if y'all there, he probably there too. You know what I mean?
Yo, hashtag
Finally here.
Beast was there.
He's been there. I mean, my guy's finally in the building. I asked him to pull up. Like I said, I think that I'm gonna start doing this more often. Once every month, might have a special guest pull up. I said we not guest
fam,
based.
nah,
I don't like we not guest based.
Nah, just me.
Nah, you. We gotta have a recurring guest. Not
Oh,
other
yeah,
niggas.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
recurring.
yeah.
I'm only picking the same 2 or 3 people to return on this shit.
The other 2 people gotta fight me in the hallway.
Nah, no, the other niggas is going on this podcast.
Guess we know who gonna
We
win that
gonna
one.
put the,
Thank you.
I ain't gonna break it up.
nah, the nobody niggas that want to get on the pod, we put her on her shit.
Okay.
She gonna interview all the nobodies.
Natalie.
Well, there you go. There's a starter.
Yeah, she gonna get all the nobody niggas. All the up and coming niggas who really don't have nothing but want to be on the podcast. Yeah, we got that for you. Nah, it's like
Listen, I'm with you today.
it's gonna be
It's
called
gonna be me and
it's
you.
gonna be called new bag. It's gonna be new bag with Nat. It's gonna be all the new niggas who think that they something but they not, and you gonna put them on. New bag with Nat. All right, I'm gonna think about
Maybe
it.
I like that.
He
Maybe I
tried
like
to
that.
freestyle on that jump.
That ass.
Round 1 goes to whoever you was battling.
Oh, I have had it.
Bad couple bars.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Say it, go double back.
only people that's about to recur on this shit is like my nigga Sean. You know, Sway be on this shit. We have Beast over there,
Where the fuck he
KJ.
at anyway?
Outside of that, I'm really
Sway?
good on all the rest of you niggas.
Golfing, my boy.
Yeah, you know he white, he golf.
Yeah, what that got to do? Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
No, he white, he be golfing this shit.
Man, got bad tan right now because of golf. Yeah, bad.
What's up though? How y'all feeling? Baby D, how you feeling? No, you can't talk, but how you feeling? Looking good, smelling good.
Facts, bro. It's bad.
That's most of us. Though. I ain't gonna
The
front.
straight
Who
tan.
cut your hair?
Me. You got the
This
same
is what
haircut.
we not gonna do.
Mine's are the same.
We're
I
not
take
going
this
in on
hat.
Baby D like that.
Nah, I take this hat over. Me and her
She
got the
definitely
same
got more
cut.
frost on the top than you do.
That's a fact.
You got the peninsula.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's water on 3
I ain't gonna
sides.
lie.
First of all, her hair's
shit
growing
like arm
out.
hair.
Don't do my baby.
I got arm hair on my head right now.
Say I'm beautiful though.
Yeah, it's
at that
growing.
face.
You about to get our viewers up. It's still sensitivity, so
My girl.
She said,
My girl.
you gotta relax.
Young,
What's up though? How you feeling that?
young heavy
All
headed.
right. I feel all right.
The Delilah.
This week has been a little rough, but it's been all right.
Rough week.
Yeah.
You leave tomorrow, right?
Yep.
How that's gonna be? You gonna miss your babies? You gonna miss your little Delilah?
Yes. It's gonna be hot as fuck.
Yo, you don't be knowing this shit in
Be fully
advance.
suited.
Like,
Yeah,
can we
hell
get your
yeah,
schedule?
Yeah.
As your co-host and your gang, can we
I have
get your
a whole
schedule?
year worth of
All right.
schedule.
Send that through so we can start potting. You know, I'm playing the pot around you because it's the 3rd time we moved. Truth, how you feeling?
Good. I thought the fire was about to come, but then he said,
It was.
let me put it back.
The fucking shade.
Chilling, yeah. What was it, 22?
I don't want to hurt her.
That was a bow and arrow.
Yeah, well, I still want her to recover. I still need her.
Nah, I'm good.
She got catch
man.
one to the knee.
Yeah.
She
I
got
had
one
to
to
see
the-
my bro pull up, bro. This is a surprise, and I know I wasn't supposed to be here, but I pushed that back the next week. So it's just like respectfully, like
That right there is what I'm talking about.
let's just let's start a new week.
Push that drill
You know what I'm
shit back up.
saying?
Cause I was like, why? Now all of a sudden I'm here. He ain't here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. It was starting to look like that. It was. You was here 2 weeks ago,
I said,
or you
what's-
wasn't here 2
I
weeks
said,
ago.
oh, what's the fucking beef?
She was because you was out of town. Then she was here last week and you wasn't. Then she here this week and it's like, oh, all right. So I see what you niggas is doing.
How come every time I come in the garden, you go
Y'all
in the
really
house?
fuck with me like y'all say y'all do. That's the real deal.
Find a spot for your mic and don't move it again.
Right.
Okay.
Hold her head up. That's what you need to worry about.
Truth, how you feeling? Because we
Great,
still
man.
ain't.
Great.
We ain't get to that
Great.
yet.
Just great. Well, what, day 45 of the 75-day challenge?
I could have sworn you post 45 years in Houston. You sure you counted right?
Yeah, I could check the calendar. There's a calendar for it.
I swear you might be a couple days off.
Nah, I might be like on 46 today. Got a lot of work to do when I leave.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
Beats,
It's
what's up?
fun, though.
I'm good. Same soup, just reheated, man.
Bars. Not gonna lie.
That's the first time I ever heard some shit.
And word, that's that
Bro,
old ass
it's a
shit.
lot of bars, bro.
Anybody born, I mean, in the 70s, they got all of them.
I'm gonna just start a note thing on my
Big
phone called
77,
Beast and
baby.
just mad quotes,
Yeah,
quotables.
any nigga born in 77, 78, anywhere around there, mad quotables. They listen
Bars.
Just heard a lot of stuff through all
soup.
of
Yeah,
it.
they listen to EPMD and shit growing up.
Yeah,
Fuck you
they was
expect?
Same
Rock him.
soup, just what?
Just
Same
reheated.
soup.
Just
Same
reheated.
soup, just reheated.
How many days can you eat that soup though?
That's what I'm thinking.
Depending on what your struggle is.
'Cause
man.
if it's cheddar broccoli, that cheese ain't that good.
I mean, he might have ran out and just read up.
You went to Panera, got a new shit, get the pick two at the
Panera's in a
Panera.
bag. My boy used to work there and give you the whole bag at the end of the shift. Like, you want broccoli cheddar soup? They be like, hell yeah, it's a whole bag, bro. Just
Oh yeah, that's how it comes.
Pre-made.
Hey, I don't mind.
the pre-made.
I don't mind. I'll take it.
Broccoli cheddar Panera is fire though. Not gonna lie.
You know, fire.
Every time.
We went there after the pod one time. Shit hit every single
That's
time.
a fact.
Never had it.
I think the lunch and the food after the pod is definitely
it.
mandatory.
Get it in
at
the
least
bowl.
That's what I
twice
be.
a month.
That's what I be saying.
And
I
it
just
hasn't.
want
We
it.
haven't done that shit in how long?
We did it last week.
Tacos and this shit, nigga.
We went and got sushi last week. We left here on Friday and got sushi right down the block.
That shit happened when
So
No, she just chooses when not to be here. I've also said in the chat 50 times, yo, we got to go to the buffet on Delaware. I went this week, and niggas like, where that's from? The same place I've only been bigging up for the last month.
I'm sorry, I have
Where
to
is it?
work and travel.
Spanish
That shit on Delaware. The
Okay, I know
Spanish
what you're
buffet
talking about.
shit.
Yeah.
Shit fire. I paid $25
Like
at
at the end of
two.
Whitehall.
The loyalty just doesn't
Nah,
lie. That's all that is.
Yep, in the plaza. In the plaza where the Stewarts is.
Yep.
I
You know
think,
what I mean?
I think it's
We can
good.
go there. We can go to 216. Y'all pick. You want to get into it? Because that's how I feel.
Have
We
y'all
can
been to
talk about
Tortilla Island?
it. Never even
Or
heard of
Island
it.
Tortillas?
Never
On
heard
the
of it.
corner
I want to go
of
to Good Religion.
it's on the corner of Morris and Ontario. And it's like a West Indian spot, and they do the handmade, homemade tortillas fried down.
Nah,
and
we about to go there though. What time they
jerk
open?
chicken, curry chicken.
I like the jerk chicken sound.
And when
of
you
it.
go, make sure to say, Beast was here, you get $1 off your order.
That's another thing. This nigga, yo, you can go to mad place in the city and just like Beast was here. Dead ass. He dead ass dude.
affiliate link, nigga.
That shit crazy. But
That's
yeah, I
fire.
want to go to 216.
Well, I
we
want
still
to
ain't
eat
been. We
because I'm
still ain't pulled
hungry.
there.
Oh.
And they opened up earlier, so they might be open by the time we done. If niggas really want to slide, you know what I mean?
Nigga, they
we can
open
go.
this
We can
1
go to.
o'clock.
We can go to 216. We can go to Good Religion. Oh, they ain't open back up yet. We can go to food near. Where y'all want to go?
I can't go to
Okay.
none of them places.
Yeah, he gotta eat.
See y'all in
Go
October.
home.
He gotta eat like fucking
Get out of here.
grass.
Relax.
And,
Fam, you can come and do push-ups
Grass.
while we eat.
no, you had the sushi and shit. It was good.
Okay.
Sushi's different though. Sushi.
Bro,
Nah, he
try to
could,
lobby up. Try to lobby up. Do push-ups while
While
y'all
you
eat.
while we eat.
Yeah, sit-ups.
Wait a minute.
I mean, you and A, so y'all both can do push-ups because he can't eat either.
No, look. Speaking of that, boy bugged on me last. He ain't bugging me, but last night he was tight. He's like, "Yo, bro, we was at the sushi spot. You said because he's doing a watermelon joint like me.
Yeah.
So he got tight because I learned yesterday you eat the watermelon till 5, and then after 5 you can eat
Whatever.
not
whatever,
but
but yeah.
or something more like more full of a meal. He was like, "Bro, you ain't say that." I'm like, "I learned that yesterday, literally yesterday."
So this nigga's over here.
So when we was at the
So
sushi
they
spot,
come
bro,
eat
when we was at the sushi spot, he ain't eat. Remember?
Yeah.
He mad at me because
he ain't eat. Yeah,
but bro,
nigga.
what did we say to him? It was he's like, "Yo, bro, I'll be fasting till 4." I'm like,
was-
"It was 3:05."
We like, yo, bro,
Just eat, bro.
Eat. He like, nah, I gotta wait till 4.
Nah, keep your,
stick to the plan, yeah.
stay disciplined,
Discipline.
man.
But he's like, "Nah." And then he was mad at me last night. I said, "Nah, don't do that. Do not do that.
You're funny as hell.
Don't do that."
Once you start breaking routine, it's hard to.
What they
you know
say,
what I mean?
take
It's
21
already
days
tough, bro. This junk
to
is-
break a bad habit.
It's really tough.
Or to create one.
Take 21 days to break a
To
bad
break or
habit.
make one.
break or make one. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, it's 75.
Depend though, because for a nigga like me, I've been smoking for so long. I think it would take a lot more than 21 days to stop smoking.
No,
No.
not if you stay
That
disciplined.
won't. Word to it won't. We probably been smoking the same amount of time, bro.
Yeah,
You smoke.
See?
I said the same thing, dog. I said the same
know.
thing. One day we was outside
want
and
to,
Zay
I want
passed
to.
this nigga weed. Nigga, I felt the way. I've been around this nigga for 20 weeks.
Nigga never passed me the split though. He
You never
said,
asked
gang.
either.
Your son
You never
asked.
Nah,
This
first
nigga
of all,
never asked.
I'm not, yo, gang, let me. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you're not supposed to do that. It's like, yo, smoke? Nah, yeah. That's it.
I'm so used
I'm
to
not gonna be like,
everybody
yo,
around
I
me
can
not
hit that.
smoking. It's
I'm not
like,
wild.
Yeah. Because I'm slightly a bully, it's certain people that when I see them, they know the it's like, yo, yeah, roll up a mountain, fam. What we talking about? Roll up a mountain.
Right. Bye, bro.
nigga like Debo, when nigga come, you gotta tuck your weed.
Yo, that's tough.
Tuck your weed is crazy.
Just start tucking your weed when this
roll
nigga
them out.
come around, son. That's funny as
I'll be the
hell.
designated roller off this. That's tough.
Oh, I'm like, I can't, yo, bro, production matters, bro. We can't tell you we got $1 million production. We just hearing shit. It just
I felt
don't,
like it was about to punch me in the
It
face.
just don't
and like
work.
that.
can't say we can't big our production, then you just hear mad mufflers. This sound
We
like
got
me.
babies here. We chill.
She ain't saying a word. That's a good baby
She's
right
singing.
there. That's a good baby right there.
About to be
Unlike
knocked out.
baby Chrisean.
Mom.
Too far. I get it. I get it. I
Shout
didn't have
out
to
to
say
her
that.
having a 6-pack.
No, who?
Shout out to her for naming her son after herself.
Word, because now
That's
every
fire.
time that nigga get mad, he got to call his daughter. He got to call this bitch name.
Don't start.
She had a 6-pack after the baby.
That's
Don't
fire.
embarrass me.
No, like snap back immediately.
Yeah, her shit said.
That was crazy.
How you feel about it though?
About what?
They are fucking sick. Them people are sick.
What, having it on live and all that?
No, not
Baby
Chrisean and
birth
them.
on IG Live.
Blueface and them. They are sick. The mom talking about they're related. They're
Wait,
cousins.
I asked you how you felt about her having the baby. How you gonna just
I'm
start
happy for
shitting
her.
on the
I
man?
think-
See,
I
niggas
think-
always catch random shots.
Have you not seen him?
Yes, but damn, I said, yo, how you feel about her
I
having a
think
baby and
that
naming it after her?
baby is gonna change her life, like for the better, for real. I think that's what she needed.
I hope so.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't gonna lie.
For all our sake.
Deep dive take.
Good luck.
It made, I was crying.
She was crying.
Huh?
Yeah,
Crying about
like
what?
watching the live. I was like tearing up.
Why? Who did that?
She did.
Why?
She wanted it that way. She wanted everybody to be there with her. While
Why
she had her
not?
baby.
Nobody want to see you in labor. All you doing is screaming.
Who's the
She wasn't,
nobody
though.
you feel like you speak for?
I don't see that shit.
Okay.
I mean, niggas too.
Say yes, we
because
will.
we all drive by a car accident and we gonna turn our head.
Because the reality is,
We all want to see a car accident.
many of us deep down inside, there's a savage that wants to see carnage.
Yeah, that's why we watch football and shit.
That's why we watch boxing.
Boxing
We just
and-
put the gloves on it to make it seem moral. But no, we want to
I'm
halfway
not
see
watching that
carnage.
shit. I don't want to see that.
People tuned in, man. People was
Yeah,
watching
like
it.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Of course.
But listen, you practically seen her get impregnated. Why not
That's a
finish
fact.
the movie?
That's
What
a
are we
fact.
talking about?
Yeah, see, I don't feel bad for Blueface because nigga, we warned you. We warned you when she was beating you, bro. When she busted you up your fucking head and then tried to staple it closed or tape it closed, whatever she did, you should have left it. You don't fucking impregnate the woman who stapled your head closed after she busted open.
He was trying to leave.
You can leave,
He
bro.
been screaming help for a while.
No, he wasn't. Hell
he
no, he
wasn't.
was feeding into all of that
Nah,
bullshit. He would beef with her
I know.
and pull
But
right
I'm just
back
saying,
up.
like,
We all
some-
seen boys in the hood. All
some
you had to do is
interviews,
say,
though?
yo, pull over.
Yo,
Let
some
me out.
interviews, bro,
Yo.
he really looked like, yo, help
There's not a-
get me out of here.
There's not a girl on this earth that could knock my mom out and think we still gonna be together. This nigga knocked her dad clean out.
Clean. Come on. He swung first.
Blueface knocked
He
her
knocked her
smooth
dad
out.
clean
Nah, his
out,
pops-
and they was still together.
his pops-
You can't knock
Pops
my
deserved
mom
that.
out and think I'm about to be with you.
Pops
Pops deserved that.
Even if my mother deserved
because he was
Hold
Pops
on.
volunteered for
Y'all
that.
not hearing me. My mother could say whatever she wants. She could have deserved it. There's not a woman on this earth that's gonna be able to knock my mother out and we gonna be together. I don't give a fuck if my mother deserved it or not. It's my mother.
Husband or not, you ain't hitting you ain't knocking.
My mother can violate you, bitch. You knock my mother out, you better call every man in your family, and they better come with a gun. Every nigga in your family, grandfather included. You better call every nigga in your family. You knock my mother out.
Sound like people not checking their parents. Don't let
I'ma
your,
check my mom.
Don't let your parents say
I'ma
whatever
check
to
my
me. Don't
mom.
let your uncle, don't
But
let your
she's not
godfather.
putting her hand on my mother.
But that's the thing
Don't
too.
let them-
You should
don't
never
let
even
them-
let it
yeah,
get
like
that
this
far.
is
She's not
doing.
putting her hands on my mother.
Her family was wilding, bro.
Yeah, they not putting their hands on me.
My mother was born in the
Nah, that's a
50s.
fact.
I'm
She
not
gonna
just,
say,
I'm
I
not a
wouldn't even
punching
put
bag.
I wouldn't even put my significant
I'm
other
not
in
a
that
punching
position
bag.
anyway.
great again. Her
They
dad
was talking
swung for
mad crazy
They was
to him.
talking
They had him
reckless.
surrounded,
He was
talking
trying to be
crazy.
civil
And
at
he was
first.
trying to
That's
be
a
civil.
That's a fact.
And
he
then the
was.
brother came and whispered to him.
Yeah.
And he swung.
Yeah, and then what happened?
It's up after that.
That's a fact. Us,
Okay.
y'all-
So I really gave too many chances letting them
Not-
talk to me
and
crazy out of my love and respect for you.
And that's fine. When this
Oh,
is
no, it's
over,
not.
we're no longer together, and you better call every nigga in your family. Every nigga in your family.
You know, I think I agree with you a little.
I never had nobody to call, so I had got a
Your
second
side.
phone. So I called me again.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's just
Hey,
Alright, nigga.
When you like this,
and you talking to yourself? Hey,
Beast is like,
Yo,
he
I
like,
had to call myself on my
what happened?
you,
these niggas bugging.
he wildin'. I'm on my way.
yeah, bro,
And Beast will
nah.
pull up to you on a
Nah.
bike.
I think that
And
a
knock
lot
you
of
out like
marriages,
Debo.
this is like one of the biggest problems in a lot of marriages is the parents.
But a lot
Honestly.
but a lot of times what happens, right, is the
Or the
good
si-
news,
or the siblings and shit.
But the good news don't get spread the way the bad news gets spread,
That's
right?
true.
So when you arguing with your spouse and you call your peoples and you call home like, yeah, yo, shorty did this and then or this nigga did. You not making that same phone call like, yo, I came in the house, this nigga just ran me a bath and cooked dinner. Oh my goodness, I love him so. You not making that same call, so they don't got no balance on the other end. All they got is all this negative stuff you telling us, and then we see him on video
And now y'all
putting
hate
hands
him.
on you. What you mean? We on go.
But you ain't tell them how you beat my ass first.
Facts. And he trying to say, yo, like, yo, all right, I hear you. Don't hit your daughter, but can you tell your daughter don't hit me?
Yeah, that's
what he
perfect.
trying to tell bro out there, and
he was
they swing on him.
He was
Oh, it's
literally
up.
saying that for real.
niggas, hey, listen.
Because he even asked him, like, yo, did you put hands on him? Like, for her to be acting like this? Like,
So
did
if
you
your
But she
mother-
beat his
if your
mom up. She
mother-
done beat his sister up.
If
She
your
done beat
mother
her whole
is that
family up.
involved in your relationship that she come and hit your wife or hit your girlfriend, and
Yeah.
your mother
She
that
was
involved in your relationship, she come and pop on your wife or on your girlfriend, and you are telling your partner, you handcuffed, don't do nothing, take it,
Not even.
or you can't be with me no more.
Krishan, we saw the video where she got out the car, walked to the other car, and watched his sister for nothing.
Nothing
No.
for
We
nothing.
not getting
I
that.
don't
We
think
not
that was
getting
for
that
nothing.
far.
I'm with you.
We not getting that far, bro.
Bro, let's be
Get
clear.
that far,
From
I
their
don't
first
love
conversation, you can see the level of
yeah.
respect
But
wasn't
that's
where
the part
most
right
people
there.
put
I
it.
don't
The
love
level of
respect.
respect was never where regular civilians put it. You feel what I'm saying? Let's rate them as entertainers and not human beings. So some of the stuff is never going to translate to regular life.
Yeah. But,
If we get that far, definitely.
but now,
Meanwhile, there are very, very toxic relationships right in your face. That
Oh, yeah, facts.
I want to see them every day. They argue on Facebook and be together the next day. I
Boy.
love it. I hope
Right
y'all
there.
never stop putting your personal business on social media. 'cause
It's
I need
entertaining
it.
as hell.
And they be
I need
wondering
that
why
shit.
everybody in their business. Oh,
Word.
know it. Like,
Word.
you put it out there.
It's
Word,
funny.
'cause there's no reason why I should know that this nigga don't take care of his kids, beat you, and don't got no car. I should know all three.
But then it
Give
be
me
funny
one.
because then
Don't
you
give me
see
all
him with
three.
his kids.
You said that you see him with
All the time. All the time.
He a deadbeat dad. He just dropped the kids off 10 minutes ago.
Facts. And every time you get into an argument with your new dude, he let you stay there.
Damn. That's why I stay in the house.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And now again, now Blueface, every time he gotta call his daughter name, call his bitch name.
Hey.
His son.
His
Or his
son.
son.
His
Yeah, his
son.
son.
Not
Every
they-
time he call his son.
Not they both show up
Listen,
when he
you
said.
signed up for that.
They both show up when he
That
said.
shit
He
had
did.
me mad.
It's hard
Like,
to-
no, I'm just saying, what if she not in the house though? But you don't even want to think about her. But every time you
Was
gotta.
Blueface there?
No.
He was with his other.
He
with
was
his other
in
BM.
Miami with his other BM.
Oh.
living
Which he
his
gotta
best
stop
life.
posting her. He be making her look crazy.
Oh my God.
They
Then
all
he said,
crazy, bro.
then he said she the
They making them
baddest.
looking like.
I said,
She
Them
looks way
making them
better.
looking
before.
like what they already
that's
are.
what I posted on Twitter last
She looked way
night.
better before.
So much better.
He be wilding though. Son got it. We gotta check him out of here. We gotta get him.
the fuck up out of here.
No, he need real help.
I have a
Like
question.
you said, his mother said that they cousins.
I have a question.
Hold on, what?
His mother said him and Chrisean
Yeah,
are
the
cousins.
mother just did a little
That's
vlog
what
the
I'm
other day
saying.
saying that they
They was
cousins.
wild. She was
Who's
wild.
cousins?
Chrisean and Blueface.
Blueface. Yeah.
Oh.
To find
Oh,
out,
here you go.
Rashawn mama is a Dorsey.
So
She
your
a
mom is
Dorsey.
kind of cute though.
They related to me.
He looked just like her.
Them my
I don't see
people.
that. I just see that she's cute.
Girl, if them Dorseys, you come on now, you know all the Dorseys
You missing
is
a tooth?
related, and they all act like that. They all strong and act like that.
Not one.
John done had a baby with his cousin.
Like what, bitch? What are you talking about? And why would you put that out on the internet?
I'm not liking this towel look.
Oh,
That look crazy.
No, the towel.
The towel.
yeah, I know. I was taking it off.
Shit look like a
I forgot
fucking
it was
diaper.
there.
Which one of y'all wear a diaper?
Yeah, that was
Me.
looking crazy.
All right. What was gonna be your question? Because she's wilding.
Never mind.
This is
It's a
sensitivity so
question.
separate.
No, it's not even about being sensitive. It's like I'm gonna ask the question, but we kind of just answered the question before we even started on this particular topic. My thing is like, what makes why are people watching this? Why are people tuning in? What makes them? But it goes back to,
Go back to
we
what you
want to see
said.
carnage. We want to see toxicity.
Because we know this is some
all the
bullshit.
time,
We
bro.
know
But-
we know what we
Want to
getting.
feel better about their own.
I just
Yo,
can't.
facts.
Like, yo,
That's what it
these
be?
niggas going through
They
some
going
bullshit.
through it. So I'm
Alright,
alright. I'm
It's a
safe.
deflect.
But they get
It's a
paid for their
deflect.
bullshit.
Yeah, they get paid for it.
Them niggas doing a little
And y'all adding to their bag.
Because your bullshit charging you.
Because people feel better. Yo, they doing a little bit
Your
worse
BS
than
is
me.
charging you.
And they
you
get
paying,
paid for
you
they
paying them by
and you
viewing
paying
their
them by
BS.
viewing they BS.
And you don't got no
Fact, you
change
trying
to
to
even pay
escape
them.
from your BS by tuning into their BS.
And then you don't got no bread to really be paying them to view their BS.
I'm good. So the
There's
little
a
bit
lot
I
of
know,
BS
I
going
know
on.
only because clips come through, but
Yeah.
I don't
I
watch
don't
none
pay-
of those
yo.
shows. I don't watch none of the non-reality shows.
I
don't watch.
asked Truth in his rapid fire, what's one thing you dislike about podcasting? He ain't have one. Mine is that I got to pay attention to shit that I don't care about on a day to day.
Just to be.
But I got to pay attention to it because I have to produce content.
Got you.
But I wouldn't give a fuck about no Chrisean and Blueface. I don't give a fuck about Boosie and his daughter that much. I don't give a fuck about Young Blue and all. I don't. Some of these shits I don't care about. I don't give a fuck about Logic grabbing his bussy that one time. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? I don't. Certain things I don't be caring about. I just have to
That
know.
word makes me want to throw up.
I'm just saying. You ain't see the video where Logic bent
think-
over and grabbed his
Yo,
shit?
that
And then
word
he-
is
more so
he
for
licked-
me.
he put his
Nah, that
he
word
put his
is-
finger on his belly button and then
Boy,
That's wild.
pussy. That's what
But
Yeah,
I
it's boy
think,
pussy.
I think so for
Pussy.
That's
me.
bad. That's bad vibes. Don't say that.
What?
Pussy.
He said that's bad vibes.
Don't say that, bro.
New
He
Jersey.
said that's bad vibes.
again because I don't even
Yeah, word. I'm mad. I even. That was bad.
But I think even more so for me, keeping up with the content is my reality because I don't watch reality TV
Yeah.
either. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch
none of that.
reality TV, but it's like some things I don't care about, but I know we got it. All right, prime example. The Meek Mill shit we talked about with the sneaker con. That shit happened 3 weeks ago. We talked about it last episode. We just posted it. I didn't really care to talk about it that much, but I knew that it would now say that 500 views in less than a week. So it's certain things that I know we got to talk, like Doja Cat and her fucking Demon song. I didn't care to listen
I
to the
didn't even
song,
get to the
watch
song.
the video, none of that.
I
But I
seen the
knew
outfit,
that
I was done.
it's something that we got to talk about.
I'm good.
I think she's losing it.
You think she is?
No, wait.
Did she have it?
I was about to say, because your whole sentence is crazy.
Did she
you
have
think she's losing it? That bitch
She's
lost
losing
it. And did she ever have it to begin with?
Yeah.
I don't think she did.
I didn't see the. I,
think
don't
she
see the
just put
star
a good
power
ma-
that
I
y'all
just,
see.
just think she had a
Me
mask
neither.
on.
I don't see the star power.
I know she could really rap when she raps, but her
But the
way she go about stuff is just wild, bro. She got signed on accident. She was like, I ain't really mean to.
Isn't
go
she the bitch on the
viral.
cow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
She was like, I didn't even mean to
go.
go viral. I was just bored.
I don't never.
Like,
I don't find. I mean, you know, people like she's beautiful, whatever. That's cool.
she bad when she
I
got her
don't-
eyebrows and
That
stopped doing weird
That
stuff.
part. She's definitely bad.
She definitely bad
got a
when
nice
she got her
bod.
stuff. She be wilding though, bro. She be doing too much.
She
She's
got
a nice bod.
Her body
She's
is
just
alright.
weird.
That's fucking light pole.
What?
What?
Who is?
I mean, that's every time I see, her, I feel like that bitch built like that light pole.
No,
Yeah, because you like
she has a
NFL linebacker.
First of all, you need to relax.
They are
You need to
You like
relax.
the fridge from the Bears.
I didn't say that. That's not. He's dragging it. I just simply said
not what he said.
5'3", 190.
No, you ain't say
No,
190.
you
No,
didn't.
that
You
was
said
before.
220.
I corrected it.
You said
I corrected it.
220.
Boy said
You
5'3",
said
like 220.
I
You
corrected
said
5'3",
220.
220.
Wait, Beast, slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
No.
He about to get a trainer mode on him right now. He about to get a trainer mode.
Wait, let me explain myself.
You don't have to explain to me.
Wait,
my wife is thick. My wife might be 5'3", 220. I don't know what she weighs. She won't even tell me.
all right, but my point was, right? If I weigh 190, I don't want a bitch that look like me. I don't got no ass. So I don't want a bitch that got no ass like me. So that's how I was viewing it. But I'm also 5'10". So if you take 7 inches off, you can 190 on 5'3", gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So me saying 220 was a little crazy. But 5'3", 190,
I get
fire.
it. I get it. I get it.
If something happens,
I get it.
he's not gonna be able to move her.
No.
220? No, I'm not.
He a little frail.
I toss 220 around.
I believe you.
Axe redacted. I toss 220 around.
Nah, bro.
I met her. She was 192. She's sitting at 223 right now.
Yo, so look.
Axe redacted.
I was at Drum and Crab the other night. I was at Drum and Crab the other night, and young lady, she was trying to like reach the bartender, so she went towards the bar, and she was trying to like get up there. And just out of natural reaction, and like I didn't know her, but I knew her guy that she was with. I literally like babied her and grabbed her up under her arms and put her in the chair.
Yo, you ever
She
seen
was a
that
big
video of
girl.
Kevin Hart? He started
You
wilding on
did.
his.
Right on the other side of my wife. Like you were sitting on this side of my wife, right on the other side of my wife. I did that. She was like, how you just?
I would have been like, no, fuck you,
Ain't
didn't.
never had that feeling before.
Pick your ass off your feet.
I had to turn around, tap. Yo, my bad, fam.
Yeah.
Clearly,
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Be sad.
Clearly, you were
Be sad.
struggling, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I could.
Then he hit her with the
like I'm good.
wife right here.
Big wife right here.
Big,
Yeah.
Big act up if you want to.
We was having a whole conversation.
See, so Beast feel me 220 not crazy, but I was just. But you also 6'3", 2 something.
No, I'm 6'3", 6'2" and some noise. But nah, it's still like I've. You know what I mean?
220 not that crazy.
No, 220 is not that crazy. But I've done 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I.
No, you know what it is?
I know.
I had one really big girl, and my whole principle behind doing it was, I want to be able to say I don't like it.
Yeah, you
Instead
should
of
be
just
able
saying
to.
you don't like
See,
it.
but that's how
I like that.
No,
I like that. I like that.
until you tried it. I tried it.
That's
Niggas be trying it. Niggas be trying it. I like that.
Yeah, I tried it, but it's not really.
That's
I don't
kinda
like
where
big
I'm at.
bitches. How you know you don't
let's
like
be
big
clear.
bitches?
With all that being said,
You gotta get
the
in
right
between.
energy,
You gotta-
the right
Not big,
character,
so
the right
shut up.
personality would make me overlook all of
See, we
that.
was just having this conversation. Maybe that's where I'm at with white girls. Because
no, thank you.
Hey, this
Respectfully,
nigga.
no, thank you.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. No, this nigga right here, right? Different. So I said different, and this is a God-fearing man. This is different.
Make sure you put it in context.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it.
Time out.
I'm gonna put it in the context.
You say he God fearing, but
No, he don't listen to rap. He only listen to church.
that's cool. But is it black Jesus or white Jesus?
I'm assuming black with him. Yeah, I'm assuming
Okay,
black
just
with him.
checking. I'm just checking.
Listen to what this nigga said though. So we're talking.
It may change in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, you might. Listen to what this nigga
I'm
said.
here
though.
for it.
We at work, right? So we talking about having this kind of same conversation.
I can't wait to be back on the door.
So bro, I almost went and got you. I almost hit you on the radio, like get over here. Because when he said this sentence,
Nah, you came over like right after.
bucket. So I'm like, yo, I never really been with a white girl. It's just not really my bag. And they like, why? I'm like, I'm just not attracted to them. Even though I want them again and all that, like it's just not really my thing. Now I want them again. It's all white girls there. Like it's just not my bag. But I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'll never do it, but I feel like if I did it, my mom is gonna look at me differently. Even if she don't know, I feel like if I walk into the house, my mother's gonna be like, "Dude, you was with a white girl last Tuesday at 6 o'clock." I'm like, "How the fuck you know that?" She's like,
"You smell like mayonnaise."
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to say it. Wow.
Miracle Whip. You smell like Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is sweet, so we're just gonna stick with Hellman's. We're gonna stick with Hellman's. Miracle Whip is a little too sweet for them.
You know
white people
Go
don't do
ahead, man. Tell the
You know
story,
white people
man.
don't season none of that shit.
What did that man say? Keep going, bro.
So
Wet dog is crazy.
facts.
Wet dog is.
Hellman's and wet dog is
Dog, keep telling the story, dog.
wet mayonnaise is crazy.
Wet mayonnaise? What is wet mayonnaise?
Wet mayonnaise mixed with wet dog.
Mayonnaise is damn near wet.
Not wet, hairy mayonnaise.
That's
This is getting worse.
sick.
All right, so what happened?
Dog, what?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yo, so
I don't even gotta move
So
the
I'm
mic.
like-
I can just throw this
So I'm
drink.
like, yo, I can't be with a white girl because I don't want to be with somebody who can't go to the cookout and say nigga. Like, you can't be chopping it up with my mom and you can't even get the N-word out.
Why would you want to do that with Mom Dukes, though?
Anybody, you can't be chopping it up with my sister and can't get the N-word out.
gotta-
Like, when we beefing, I want her to be able to call my sister, yo, TZ, this nigga buck. Get your fucking brother. I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. The white girl can't do that. And if the white girl called my sister with any energy, my sister gonna fuck her up. So with a black girl, my sister gonna be more understanding. The white girl, she not gonna get none of our jokes at the cookout. She gonna do the electric slide. She gonna fuck the electric slide up. She gonna do the cha-cha slide. He gonna say clap twice, and her clap gonna be off. We gotta beat this bitch up now.
Yeah, you dealing with a different type of white chick.
I would never, but that's the only exception to the rule for me is you gotta be on some trill shit.
That never
Even if
made
she's true, she can't say nigga.
But chill.
No, I don't care about that.
Come on, that never made sense.
I need them
to
to
me.
bust it up with my
That
mom.
never ever made sense to me.
What?
If you're gonna go with getting somebody from a different culture, why get somebody from a different culture that's act like this culture? Like, I don't want it. Like, if I'm gonna go get a white chick, I don't want a black acting white chick. I want a white chick.
How do you act black?
That don't,
Not
I
black,
don't
but when
even
he
want
said
somebody
trill,
from.
like,
So I'm in our culture, our hood. I don't
He
even.
want the
So he said trill
I
was
get what you're
trill. So
saying.
I don't like that. Never made sense to me. Like it's a couple, right? And it's a white dude and a black woman. They mad cool, but he's kind of like assimilated to the hood. She's kind of like, you know, valley-ish. So it's like. So she went and got the hoodest acting white dude she could find, and he went and got the
Perseus white black girl.
yeah,
All of that, you could.
you could have just stayed
Stay
where you was at. Stay where you was at.
I agree.
Sound like
You talking that shit? I agree. What's the point of going over there if you're if you're looking for the same thing?
Yeah.
Everybody see
That's
Travis
weird.
Kelce for the Chiefs and say, "I want that."
That's like saying
Kayla lucked up. You're not gonna get a Travis
like,
Kelce.
nah.
It's a lot.
I'm not saying trill in the sense of like you gotta act black type
Yes, you
shit,
are.
but it's more so. nah.
wants some little culture.
It's more
You gotta be
You
like,
representing me more now. Feel me? Like,
Oh, but that's not even the worst part though.
Oh, it gets worse.
No, that wasn't even the bar.
You never even finished
That wasn't even the bar.
There's
That
more.
was me just saying that. That's why I can't deal with one.
Facts.
So then we just kept going, and he's like, I don't care if she say it or not. Like, he was on some, she could say it. He said, because this was the bar. He said, because if I'm sticking black dick in the white girl, she can get whatever she want off.
I ain't say that. I ain't say it like that. I said she could say it to me.
Copy.
And I said, so she can look, so while y'all fucking, she can look back and say, yeah, nigga, kill that shit.
And he said he's okay with that.
Her head going through the other.
So that was gonna be my.
I'm gonna bring that shit from Wichita, Kansas when I hit her.
That's normally my question
That's
too.
true.
That's different.
Cause she gonna call you her little nigger when you're not with her. You her little nigger boy when she with her parents.
Some things I just
Jalaun can't hang his
But that's
headphones up
real.
today.
He can throw him.
I paid for him.
We also get out. She had a box full of black niggas. We all saw the movie Get Out. She had a box full of black niggas.
Yeah, no, I'm not with.
You gonna be her little nigger when you're not around. Well, her big nigger.
I was having a
You gonna be
conversation.
her fluffy nigger.
But
With
that's what
somebody-
some black. Not to cut you. I'm sorry.
No,
When
but
you that
some
nigger.
black men. That's what some black men that sleep with white women think they like. Revenge. They're getting like revenge.
it's
Like,
reparations.
yeah, it's for
No, it's reparations.
400 years of slavery. Take this.
Yeah, there's reparations.
But what if you ain't even that good?
Not even.
I don't know if I want you representing all the black people.
One and two.
It's funny that you
They just let it rock. White
I don't
girl
know if you.
She ain't gonna tell you. She ain't gonna know no difference.
And on top of that, when Massa was going to town, Big Leroy in the shed was also going to town. Because, hey, they had to take a horse and buggy. So that trip to town and back took 3 days. Leroy had 3 days to hit Miss Josephine in the house. He was fucking Miss Josephine up. So we've been getting reparations for years. We've been fucking them white bitches for years.
I'm the pappy.
Where do you think half and half babies came from?
We see, but
that ass.
I know that, but I'm just because that's Big Leroy was in there. We all saw the Green Mile. It was a nigga like that. John Coffey, there was a nigga like that on every plantation, and he was smoking Miss Josephine when Massa went to town. I promise you. You don't think so? Promise you.
Not Miss Josephine.
Smoking Miss Josephine boots. Had her all through that shit.
The boots is crazy.
Knocking her boots off. Because you only had boots back then. They didn't really have too
Not her
much.
Mary Janes.
I don't even know what those are, but knocking them off too. I'm telling you. I would have been that nigga. What? He gone? It's up.
I'm going to Pound Town.
Pound Town. I'd have been the first Sexyy Red. I'd have been Sexy Black.
Hopefully that's the last mention of Unsexy Red in this podcast.
You don't fuck with Sexyy Red?
I don't. When they talk about her, bro, I don't even.
Y'all don't fuck with Sexyy Red?
Shout out.
Am I the only nigga that fuck with Sexyy Red?
I don't fuck with Unsexy Red.
Unsexy Red.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched the
I like that
She's
name.
not sexy to me at all.
I like that name.
She growing
as
on
fuck
me.
though. I ain't gonna
She look like Redacted from Albany.
Huh?
She cool as fuck.
She may be cool.
Shout out
There's
to
a lot
Ashley,
of unattractive cool women.
Yeah, that's as far as it
Shout
goes.
out to
tell you.
Ashley.
She looked just I said
Ashley
she
is
looked
her
like Shorty
manager.
from Albany.
Ashley from Albany. She your manager. That's dope. Man. Congrats.
Oh, that's
Shout out to Ash.
Wait, what?
Ashley.
What about her?
That's her manager. She's from Albany.
Oh, I don't know her.
Sexy Red's manager.
She just a cute version of her.
Stupid.
She just a cuter version of Sexy Red.
Cool.
Who's that?
Nah, I can see it.
She just a cuter version of Sexy Red.
Who you talking about? Who is that?
You go take your time and go through her pictures. She's just a cuter version of Sexy Red, bro. Nah, relax. You still on mic?
No,
We can hear you.
but I'm saying that she looked just like her.
Yeah, she just a cuter Sexy Red.
No, I mean like
And it was crazy.
that does her justice, basically.
Yeah.
So she looked just
No,
like her.
I know that. I know that. She's a Sexy Red. She's
All right, first I would like to see her without the paint.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Just said.
I can't tell
just
with
said
paint.
that.
I can't
Just
tell with
said.
paint and filters and the magic tricks that they do.
But I'm just saying.
The mystical illusions.
Okay, so
look, like even I'm so
without
funny.
that, she's
Just
Sexy
now,
Red.
I posted the picture that I just took. I absolutely erased her scar on her knee in the picture.
Why?
I don't know, because I like doing stuff like
what he
that.
do.
I know you
And
with it. I
photos.
know you thugged out and you military.
Because you heard what I said
You
last
better
week.
show them that shit. No,
You
I'm
heard what I
just
said
kidding.
last week?
What?
We only fucking with bitches that got scars on their knees. Because you young bitches, y'all too new. Y'all don't have enough scars on your knees. We only fucking with bitches that got scars on their knees. Because they get a... Sorry, not because this has anything to do with
I was
you.
gonna say,
but they
look,
get the best head. The
look,
ones that
look.
got scars on their knees give the best head, bro. They've been through shit in their life. They've struggled.
That's not really true, though.
They've gone without food for a couple days. Like, their
Yeah.
parents beat them. Like, shit happened. They fell off a bike. They used to play ball. They got pushed off the swing.
I
Shit
hate
happened.
them
You
so
young bitches
bad.
don't go outside enough. Only y'all biggest problem is y'all put perm in your hair in the 7th grade and didn't have no hair for a few years. The bitches with scars on knees really went through shit. So y'all gotta fall a couple more times because that's why they box so good. Vintage vagina. What happened?
Sometimes they just had a nigga that wasn't considerate enough to get him a pillow.
But the ones with the scars on their knees, they done been down there so long without a pillow. They good.
I don't want no
they don't
pillows.
need it. They knees are pillows. They got so much scar tissue built up on their shit. Pillows. I'm telling you, I'm out here. I know this.
That's bad.
But I just felt like the new baby
Bitches-
and the scar on
legs
the
be
knee,
clean as
it sent
shit.
a bad message.
Wait, say that one more time.
She said new baby and scar her knees sends a bad message. It's a double-edged sword, oxymorons, a lot of...
Yo, but really, you don't, alright, outside of Sexy Red not being sexy, you don't fuck with her music?
Didn't we talk about my age? Nah, I don't. Sorry.
I think
Play me something that you feel like I should be. I should
Ski
have.
is fire to me.
Who?
Ski?
No, don't play it.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. But I'm just pulling up her. I'm gonna pull up her songs, but the ski shit is hard to me.
It's gonna. If you're gonna play it for him, it's gonna need substance.
So my thing is with her is
good
luck. Niggas be hating. Like that's my biggest beef. Maybe the reason why I big her up more than most people is because I just don't care about you niggas hating her. She's doing something that you niggas can't do. She's making money. She's changing the future of her family's life. She's going out and doing what she loves to do. You niggas can't do that. Y'all had a job that y'all hate. Y'all not changing the future of y'all family life at all or in the near future. Let that girl do that for the next 2 years. Who cares? Whether you like what she talking about or not, maybe she's putting in the raps. A lot of y'all putting that shit out in the universe and nobody's recording it.
He wanna fuck with me and I'm stuck.
Like a lot of you bitches are doing exactly that. Y'all in Miami giving it up. And we don't know. I know y'all go to spring break. Any nigga, if your bitch ever go to spring break without you, there was a shooting guard tossing her up by Sunday.
A shooting guard?
There was a shooting guard tossing her up by Sunday. If she go to All-Star game, there was the 15th man on the bench had your girl through the ceiling tile in the W.
Bro, I had dudes that used to go by NBA warm-ups and walk around All-Star weekend because they was tall and bag chicks.
So what I'm saying is, so that's my point. Why y'all mad at her for changing her family life for talking about the same shit y'all doing in real life?
I'm not mad. I just
you two niggas can put on jerseys and walk around fucking Italy and they gonna think you niggas are ball players. They gonna, well, who y'all play for? Same thing. When these bitches go to spring break or they go to the All-Star, none of you bitches ever been to Utah. So why ain't going to Utah? Because the All-Star game was there. Again, you got Jimmy Butler cousin tossing you up.
If you look around your house and don't see no ski stuff, but your girl keep going on ski trips, hey,
bitch don't got a snowsuit in sight. She pulling up with the snowsuit ready.
No,
there.
she might be going to the ski trips, but the ski trips be open door hotel parties.
And she about to be on a slippery slope.
Huh?
Definitely a slippery slope.
I made that up.
She about to be on a slippery slope.
You go to them ski trips and everybody hotel room is open. Like you walk into the hotel, everybody doors is open. They drinking, they smoking, they chilling. They
might be connected.
Facts. And there's a lot of things happening, but not much skiing.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not
a lot of skiing.
Word.
Skiing in
it's a mountain.
Just they ain't touched the snow yet.
It's a mountain right on that table. I tell you that fucking much. Yo, question. Maybe not for you because you're married, or prior to you getting married. When you find the one person that you're gonna take serious or that you only gonna talk to, right? How you cut the rest of your roster off? Anybody. That's for all y'all.
That's natural selection. I ain't gonna front.
But how do you? Because do you just ghost them, or are we?
No, I just think that you just.
Never talking to you again.
Yeah, you just.
That's what I'm saying. So you
lose interest in speaking to them, so you just stop talking to them.
I think it naturally.
So are you ghosting?
It naturally stops.
I put in a 2-week notice.
Yeah, basically, because I'm not about to say, yo, I pick somebody out. It's just quiet. For
somebody did that to me, and they still together. Like she told me, she like, yo. But my thing was like, when I'm talking to somebody, I always tell them, yo, you can go on dates, you can do all that shit. I don't care.
As you should.
Just even if you could tell me, you could show me the fit before I'm like, nah, he might not like. He ain't gonna like that. Switch the fit.
No,
like, I'm that nigga. I don't care about it. I don't care about none of that.
Do not text me about your other bitch.
He could take you out to eat and drop you off to me afterwards. I just saved money. I don't have to cook or take you out. I'm just going to fuck. He lost out.
I'm with you.
He lost out. So I don't care about none of that shit. Like you could tell me I don't care about any of that.
I guess it's different. For
so this is the person you taking serious?
No. I'm just saying I'm talking. No, this is the person.
That's why I got lost.
No, I'm just saying.
You asked about taking somebody serious and then went to.
I'm saying if I'm in the talking stage, because I just said that happened to me before.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in the talking stage with somebody. They went out on a date. She hit me right after the date and said, "Yo, me and this nigga really, really clicked. I think I'm gonna take him serious." Cool.
In the same breath, she got dropped off to you?
No. I'm just saying. That was her letting me know. That was just her letting me know, like, yo, this is serious. And
Facts.
What we got, we just gonna, and they still together now. So it's like, I think ghosting niggas is just wrong.
So as a guy,
because he's gonna be texting you good morning, you just not gonna respond.
As a guy, I think we gotta be way further to feel like we serious. So I absolutely knew I was serious before I married my lady, but I definitely sent out that text message, yeah, I'm getting married in a few months, or you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, even prior to that,
so I'ma holla at you.
Because my thing is, right,
Never again.
if she's interested in me, right, if I've been texting three chicks or whatever, and I find one that I'm interested in, The other two are still interested in me, obviously. Now, even if they text me good morning or later in the day or some shit, I gotta respond, or do I just not respond? Even if I do respond, the response is still gonna lead them on. So again, do you say something or do you just let it rock? I'm with you.
I'm with
saying
transparency. I'm saying something like, yo, me and Shorty been rocking for this amount of time. Think we serious. It's been real. But I also have a relationship with my lady that has been in place since we was younger because we have a 27-year history.
That's why I said it's a little bit different asking
you. But it's been off and on and off.
You had a
But
roster.
we talk, so she know when, like, I let her know that I cut people off. And it was, yo, we're done with what we was doing. But we don't got to stop being cool. Because we had some good conversations. We've given each other advice. You know what I mean? Like, you can still hit me. So good morning to you, too. Just know that that's all it is.
I think what sucks is when one of your options are, like, they feel you more than you know they do. So when you cut them off, they're just like, but I thought we were here. What the fuck is going on?
We were. Were is past tense.
Yeah. You just... thing is...
But do feelings change that quick though?
I say all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
There's no timetable on real feelings.
That's true. You can't have how you feel at all.
That's a whole fact. You don't put timetables on it. I feel like I say all the time it's about test driving. I mean, you're gonna get in cars and be like, I want the Audi, but the Honda got everything I need and it's way cheaper, less maintenance, and it's fire. So
I can see myself being here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Audi. You just didn't qualify, unfortunately. But you got a test drive, and then
it wasn't
you get
fake.
left in the lot.
I really felt like there was a chance for us. That's like anything. Like, yo, you're a good basketball player. You came in, you did a workout for me. Your shots was going in. You did really good. I liked it. We're thinking about taking you. But the next player that walked in was 10 times better.
But you got to do. But you're doing this over 3 or 4 people. Let's say I said a roster. You're not just cutting off one person. You talking to 3 or 4. So you got to send. You doing this.
No, because I'm gonna do what you just said. I'm gonna wait till they hit me. I'm not gonna reach out to you. I'm not. Once you hit me, then I'll break the news to you. Because there's a chance you might be on to something and you never hit me again.
I think once my energy gets like off, once I start to fade out, that's when I'm just like, you know what, I'm in a different.
Or you might have seen pictures of me and Shorty at the all-white Dove event and knew what it was hitting for.
Yeah, once you get posted, it's different. Apparently.
That's who that is.
Can you be with somebody who forces you to post them?
No.
Or if they start to feel away when you don't post them?
Anybody that puts social media above real life is
not necessarily real life, because people see you outside, but they still want to know. They still want to see themselves on your Instagram or some shit. Not all the time, but I mean, throw me up there. Don't just throw me in the 24-hour story.
When niggas act single on social media.
That's what I was gonna say. And
like,
it ain't a gender thing.
I don't give a fuck if you don't post me, but you're not gonna act like you're single. That's weird as fuck.
I think it's about level of activity of posting, right? You can't post your trips and post your sneakers and post your jewelry and post your homeboy and post the basketball game and post your food and never post your chick and you with her just as much as you with all that other stuff. That's gonna come across weird. Now if you just somebody that don't really post like that and you not posting your chick, cool. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't post everything else in your life that seems to mean something to you and not post your lady.
And not your lady.
Or your man.
Women
or your man.
That's a woman shit all the time. That ass. But he's right
I
though.
don't care for that shit. Because I'll just post music. I barely post my son. Or the shit I do, that's like on my Facebook, because that's more personal.
People,
you know what I mean? But like Instagram, you don't see massive pictures of my son. Niggas be weird. Nigga, here's these beats. That's it.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm working
you
on.
You gotta know all of that because that's why. So for me, that's why.
So can't nobody be like, yo, you ain't post me on your IG.
Yeah, like, nigga, I don't
That
give
ain't
a
So
really what I do.
that's how I think going into relationships with me is because they know I don't post my personal life at all. Niggas don't know where I live.
That's a whole
No,
fact.
they don't. I don't post. I go on trips. I don't post that. I got
Facts.
videos in my phone, but I don't
got it.
post them.
Yeah.
So everything that. So I tell people all the time, I'm private. I'm not secretive. I'm never hiding you. I'm never hiding you. The girl I was dealing with for the last year or so, we never posted each other. But you check her comments or you check my comments, we were in there.
Yeah.
I'm sharing her shit, she's sharing mine. It was everybody in the world knew. It was hard. It was hard not to
Hey,
know.
listen, if you don't know,
It
then
was hard to
wasn't
not
for you.
know.
To me.
Yeah, it wasn't meant for you. But but everybody know. I just don't post my personal life. So you couldn't tell me who I was in a relationship for the last 7 years because I've never really posted it. But you probably could if you
When I
paid
first
attention.
moved back to
You too
Albany,
invested
go
if
ahead.
you care to know.
When I first moved back to Albany, I wasn't posting my lady. I wasn't posting her because, like I said, we've been off and on for 27 years. So I was with somebody else before that, and I didn't want to make them feel bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, now I'm finally giving like my little high school love a real chance, but I didn't want to just break, you know what I mean? So I wasn't posting us a lot, if at all. I really wasn't posting us.
It makes sense. Again,
But
what
she
works for
started
some
to feel
people.
away because I'm posting everything.
I was gonna
else.
say because some people are gonna look at it like, yo, like you said, you posting everything else that means something to you except me. Or like True said, women do it all the time. They'll post a nigga and then put emoji over his face like they do the kid. It's like, yo, that nigga paid for that trip. Show that man some respect. He paid for that fucking trip. That nigga sponsored your
Take a
body.
picture of the food on the floor and you see another plate sitting over there.
Yo, I know that watch.
That's weird to me.
I know that watch. I know that hand. I know that. I know that. That's a nigga watch. I don't know who it is. I know that's a nigga watch.
That's weird though. That's
Boy
weird.
told me he was going out with you. Like I know who that
Yo,
is.
I put two and two together.
He asked me about you.
Oh, so y'all both went to San Juan on the same
Yeah,
day.
he asked me about you.
You niggas both went to San Juan on the
He had
same
to
day.
make sure ain't nobody else touch.
I mean,
So
nah. Sometimes
I don't know why
because you
people
said
feel
your
about
man's.
that.
I mean, you said your man's bagged the slide one time in
that was in college, yeah.
in college.
Yeah, he ain't from here.
But sometimes when you bag the slide, like not wife, but sometimes the slide be the cool, like maybe better than the cause bro, she know how to fuck. She fuck for real, right?
That's what my brother said.
She can probably cook. She probably could change a tire. She probably could beat you in Madden. She probably could roll up for you. She probably know how to rap. Like all the hoes, they good at everything. They done fucked every nigga in the world, so they good at all of that.
Chill.
Like,
I can go a step further.
the
Right?
slides be the one.
Let's go a step further. You're a cook, right? Let's go
beat you
food.
in Madden,
Let's
nigga.
go with food instead of women, right? If you never had a hamburger in your life and you eat a hamburger, you saying it's the best hamburger you ever had
You
doesn't
only had
mean
that one.
shit. If you tasted hamburgers from mad different spots and you get this one particular hamburger and like, nah, this hamburger right here is the one. It means more because of your level of experience. That's knowledge. I've never seen nobody go in the gym and go 10 for 10 and they ain't never practiced a shot. If they go in the gym and go 10 for 10, they was putting shots up.
It's lucrative.
You know what I'm saying? They skilled.
It's
That's
very
skill- so that's
important.
Skill set. Hey, yo, she
and live your
could.
life
Bro, she could
before
suck
you
dick
settle
and beat you in Madden. Come on, dog. Wife her. I mean, all right, don't wife her, but
No, maybe that's
If
your
that's,
lane.
if that's your
Wife her.
level of standards, absolutely.
Hey, it's somebody for everybody.
Do your thing. But, yeah.
My man absolutely moved in with Supergroup.
Yo,
Nah, she was Supergroup. Nah, she
Supergroup.
was Supergroup.
yo, if
I'm
you
with dudes that said, I'm with my friends, they said what up to her one day. That's it. Like, yo, what up? She's like, yo, I can't group right now because I'm on punishment, but next week I can group all I want. No, she was Supergroup. My man came to me one day and was like, yo, what up with Shorty right there? I'm like, why you ask me? He's like, nah, because just when she talk about the dudes in the neighborhood, she talk about you in really high regard. But I was the only one that never touched her. I just used to sit in the park and just try to pick her brain to see why she was doing what she was
That's
doing.
why she respected you.
And it was. Right. And I'm like, nah, she's actually really smart. She's really cool. Like, what I felt like it was, she was a little chick, but she was older, but she looked like a little girl, so that probably messed with her self-esteem. So she trying to prove she was like the way you see these Disney women do.
Yeah,
they go from little girl to butt naked because they trying to
off.
show we not a little girl no more.
Yeah.
So she was putting it out
Tossing
there.
it up.
And bro wiped her up, moved in with her, lived with her
fell in
for
love.
years.
Yo, bro, sometimes you
Like,
gonna, hey, if she gave you the right head on the right night, and you gonna fall in love with her. You gonna take her off the street. Somebody gotta take her off the street. Why not? Why not you?
Man.
If not you, then who? Just won't be me.
If not you, then who?
Matt, let's get a little personal. What's your love language? I know. I'm good at this. You ain't even gotta worry about this.
You ain't take the quiz?
I'm good at this.
yeah.
You ain't take the
Yeah, we
quiz?
want to know
I asked
the
this for
cheat
I asked this for
code.
a
What's the
reason.
cheat code?
I asked this for a reason.
Did you ain't take the quiz, my girl?
Women don't be knowing.
You
Quality
thinking too
time.
hard.
Women think they know and don't really be knowing what they should
Quality time is my love language.
He took
Why?
the quiz right now.
Nah. I'm responding to an email.
Why?
But I ain't gonna front. Nigga, that's the one.
That's the one.
Quality time?
They know that women always say, yo, this is my love language. Yo, they'll mention some shit that's not even one of the five. Like they'll just say some shit.
I don't know. I just
Protection.
Shopping.
What? Bitch, that is not
Wait a minute.
That is not on
Wait.
the list.
Slow down.
But why quality time?
Because time is not something that you can get back. And like I feel like when I do
Your background. You took
Are you
over.
done?
Yeah. What you yelling for? She sleep.
Yeah, I done woke her up 10 times.
Go ahead.
But anyway, I don't know. I just feel like when I'm dealing with my significant other, I just feel like it's important so we can get to learn each other, we get to know each other, shit like that. Time, you can't get time back. I don't want it to be wasted. So quality time is like top tier for me. I like to be, yeah,
But with you being a mom, your time is limited.
sometimes.
So
And that's why I like
it's
quality
hard to
time.
get quality time. If your time is limited or he got kids or if he's working, it's hard to get that.
That's fine.
So is that why you're single?
No.
Just asking the tough questions.
No.
I don't
not
think
why.
that's really tough.
I'm not single because of quality time. I'm just as busy.
Nat got him. Nat got him if she want him.
Oh yeah,
Thank
for sure.
you.
Are you
I want
single?
it. Yeah.
Okay, just asking.
Nah, she got him if she want him. We know that. Shout out to my son Sam. She got him. That's not really a
Definitely
thing.
got him.
What about you? What's your
Every
love
woman
language?
got him. And she's a beautiful woman, so that's not.
Yeah.
I'm sure
She
she
come
got
with her
him.
knees out. As long as her knees is out, it's up.
And she got the scar.
Knees out is
It's
up.
up.
Definitely up.
Yo, knees with scar tissue.
Samuels,
I don't even know how I got that.
come out and play.
Dog, knees, dog.
Samuels, come out and play.
Shut up. Yeah.
Knees with scar tissue? Boy.
Yo, this dude with the scar tissue is crazy.
What's your
bro.
love language?
I'll probably say quality time, top one.
Or if you could pick two. Even if you, because I got two.
Physical touch, words of affirmation. Gifts is like last for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
This will be last.
Gifts come, good they go.
Why? Not asking him, asking him why is those his love language?
Oh.
I feel like that. I feel like I like deep conversation. I mean, it sounds cliche, but I really like to talk about stuff like that. So, just life period, elevation, how we could elevate each other, and I feel like that's the dopest part about it. Is like when you really tapped in with your person. It's like, all right, how are we gonna elevate each other, but more importantly, not lose ourselves and what we had going on individually prior to getting here. So. Yeah, when you spend that one-on-one time, that's the most important thing. And if I could spend time with you one-on-one and be comfortable, vulnerable, and then not get bored, it's dope. Because after that, you worth keeping. Because otherwise, I'd just be like, all right, I'm out. And that's when the cutoff points start. I start getting bored. I start getting quiet. I cut you off. And it's like, I'm out.
Yeah, if you can't keep me interested mentally and intellectually, I'm definitely out of here. Like I can't talk about the same generic shit all the time. And then, of course, yours.
I don't know if I have a love language that's universal. Like,
Not one
I
of the
know-
five. You're saying.
No, what I'm saying is one that throughout my life, like, it was consistent.
That stayed consistent.
So for different women, it was different You know what I mean? Like I wanted different women to speak to me differently.
Different way, yeah.
So in my current relationship, it's all of the above, except gifts. I don't really care for gifts. That's like what she likes to do for everybody. Like she's a go to the store and buy stuff for people. I don't really care for gifts. Like Trooper saying conversation, like even to be able to decompress and I hate to use the word like unload, but the world get heavy sometimes. So to be able to even speak about it openly to somebody that you know is really listening and really cares about what you're talking about is huge for me. Yeah. Because a lot of my life I felt like people didn't really care. People really just say they care. So to have somebody really care, really ask you about your day genuinely is amazing.
Definitely can't ask for much more than that. What else I got? What else we getting into today?
I got a couple.
I mean, you niggas gonna ask me. I was throwing. I thought one of you niggas was gonna ask me something.
What's your love language?
Let's talk about it.
He slammed the laptop.
Let's talk about it.
What's your love language?
He just broke his laptop.
Fuck my love language. Let's get into it.
What's up?
Oh, you moving the table? What's good?
Yeah, I need room. Let's get
Here we go.
Oh, his knees is out.
Let's get into it.
Like mine.
Turn my shit.
He really got the hoochie daddies on.
Yeah, these is I had them on for the last 2 weeks. Let's talk about it.
You gotta do leg.
I hated that you turned around. Turn back, fam.
Put the table back.
Yo, I got good legs, nigga. I got scars on my shits too. I'm with my bikes. Fuck I told you about, nigga.
You gotta that was crazy. You can't say that and then say I got scars on my legs.
I got scars on my legs. Yeah. I've been through some shit.
Legs are like parking lot lines.
Pause with applicable. Pause with applicable.
But
niggas need to pause.
Yeah, laugh through that. Yeah, niggas better laugh that off. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Because I want to have a conversation on air so you niggas can't run from it and say it never happened. Or change.
I heard rumors about this conversation.
Why you always get so upset? And so there we go.
Because let's be clear. That's the equivalent of
we need to talk.
We need to talk.
No, we do need to talk.
All right, let's
talk. We do. You can sit this one out or fill in when you want to because this is really
definitely not gonna sit this one out.
Oh no, this is gonna.
Yeah, you know. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Cause where do I want to start? All right, question. I'll start here. Where do y'all see this podcast going 365 days from today?
Very far. Making money. Us having our own. Us doing our own things but together. If you get what I'm saying. Like I feel like our podcast is gonna be something big in 365 days. That's just me though.
Agreed. You?
I think just more. I think the consistency is huge. That's the biggest thing. But I think more involvement from everybody else outside looking in. Just more people, more views, more people like, yo, that's dope. Continue to do that. You know what I mean? I love constructive criticism. That makes me, and I even look to bro a lot too for constructive criticism. He'll tell me straight up. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like if we embrace that, it'll just elevate even more. Because I mean, every week, every couple weeks, it get better.
Oh no, we getting better.
That's what
as
I'm
we
saying.
go.
So it's like even going to the Big G Classic and just making it work. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and it being so bro. We only 23 weeks in. It's nuts. Like that's like
consistent
nothing.
too. We haven't missed
that's
a week.
Literally
Even
nothing,
when we missed
bro.
a week, we came in and doubled up that week.
That's literally nothing, bro. That's not nothing. Like so, another year is just more elevation, just more growth. I feel like the more you continue to be open minded, especially all of us, and just bringing new things, and as the podcast continue to develop, and you just keep embracing that and then putting it in the pot.
Yeah, because that was the wrong word.
Crazy.
My bad. Not where do I see the podcast in the year? The network. Because like you said, we'll all have our own shit. So it's more so the network. Now, how do we get there?
Because that was going to be my question.
How do we get there? Because we got
consistency and putting the work in.
The quality of this shit, what we got right here, this quality, that's done. Check. Quality's done.
Yeah, I got me checking my budget to see if I can afford these guys.
We got the talent and production team. Check. All of the behind the scenes shit, all of the other work is done. So how do we get to that?
consistency.
How do you
us-
think we get there?
And us putting in the extra work, like separately, but together.
What does that look like?
Us putting more work in. I'm going to speak for myself. Me
doesn't
putting more work in as well. I know I have to start doing more, but I'm trying. It's a lot.
It's a balance.
It's a lot.
This is an extra gig that I just threw on y'all. So
I'm trying to put in place so that I can get my own shit going, and I do have the time, and so I think once we work harder towards that, it's gonna take off.
True.
Surrounding ourselves with more people as far as like-minded and not like-minded. I think that'll just kind of expand the target audience. So it's just like bringing people in, such as yourself, bringing more people in who do different things, you know what I mean, actually outside, who's, you know what I mean, opening brands, businesses, stuff like that too. That brings, because other people are watching them that aren't necessarily watching us. So if we going out and doing different things and talking to different people, that's going to bring more people to be like, oh, they doing this, or they talking to this person. So I feel like just shaking hands, rubbing elbows with different people is going to...
Networking.
Yeah, networking for sure. And then putting this in different rooms is going to definitely make it expand. And then continuously, like, setting the bar, going different places, going to events and podding, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I think that's dope, too, just bringing it other places. So, but I feel like there got to be more of that, too. Like, more events and networking events that you actually want to attend. It's not just all party-based.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to no parties.
Yeah, I'm not going to no parties either.
I'm good.
It's quiet.
I agree with y'all.
It's quiet.
How do I word this next question? Where could I make improvements? For all intents and purposes, we'll just use the word leader for today. As the leader, or as the leader of the network, what changes can I make to make it run smoother, if any?
I feel like you are very patient with us, and I feel like your communication is usually on point. So in that aspect, I don't really feel like there's much work you need to do on that, because I feel like no matter what it is, you make sure it's done. Topics, group chat shit, here, ideas for us. We just gotta execute. I feel
True. I like that. I'll take that.
I was going to say...
What, you don't like that word?
You
don't like my word?
Nigga, I'm just laughing because this nigga funny.
Ugly as hell, right?
I'll take that.
Not to execute. I like her saying, regardless of what, we still have to execute, which is cool because I'm gonna feed into that.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, because you know who is invested. You know what I'm saying? We have the people here invested, but give us consistent homework. Give us.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro. Because there's some days you don't got topics. You come in here and you freestyle. And we freestyle, and it's just conversation because naturally that's just how it is, and it's dope as shit. But it's like, there's things that be going on, like you said. Like, add that to the chat. Make sure y'all read it over. Even touch base on some of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
it don't always got to be you, like, yo, y'all got to watch this. Y'all got to do that. Y'all got to do this. It's like, we be online and stuff like that, too.
Give us a set.
Because I know
homework.
you deleted Facebook and stuff,
For
so
now.
you ain't really on that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yeah.
There was too much going on. I had to.
But all that does is like, because I asked you to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's just like, I don't mind putting in the work. And I've got 1,000 things that I'm doing, but it's just like, I enjoy, like I said in the rapid fire, I enjoy doing this because as many people who know me know I don't do this. I don't post a lot. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't put I don't really talk like that. So I enjoy doing this. So I don't mind putting in more pain and energy and effort into helping it get there. Because I know I ain't going to be here for that much longer for real. So we got to figure that out too, because I'm in a whole nother state.
We're getting rid of him anyway.
I mean,
he's out of here.
Can't get rid of me.
He's out of here.
I'm a hard man to get rid of. My girl's
still gonna be a part of it.
I'm just kidding.
Can't replace.
Now I asked that because I was doing some contemplating over the weekend. Is it the weekend? What day is it? Over the week, and I was just like,
y'all don't do enough.
Not even. I think I'm failing as a leader though. But I just don't. I started to look at it like maybe I'm failing as a leader because, like I said, I just threw this gig on y'all, right? It was just like I hit y'all both on the same exact day. He hit me, I hit you immediately. As soon as he hit me, got the mail. I know what I want is my female. Boom, hit y'all both. Y'all both agreed on the same day, so it made my life easy. Had him and Quaz already locked in. It made my life easy, right? But then I sit back and it's like we split the cost of the space. You know what I mean? Again, this is taking. We might pull up at 11. We might not leave this shit till 4. So that's 5 hours out of your day. I started to think maybe I should, because I'm as the leader, as this being my idea, maybe I should eat the cost of the space, not put that burden on y'all, and maybe I should pay y'all for your time. Because again, I'm still using your time. So I'm like, as a leader, maybe I'm failing out because where he was going, because I was kind of talking to him about it when we was outside, was it's not that y'all don't do enough. Because like you off Facebook right now, which I get. But I've also been on Facebook for over a month now, deliberately, right? Because when I was on Facebook, I was posting a clip every day. We put up a clip on YouTube every single day. Most days it's 2 clips, right? So I only had my Facebook to post the pod. I was only posting the pod shit. So my beef, not even beef, but my thing is it takes 2 seconds to click on the YouTube, hit the share button, and share that shit to your page. Because it gives us more views. You can share my post, but sharing my post, the way the algorithms work, it doesn't go to as many people as you taking it. Or like when I send the shorts and the reels in the group chat, y'all could just take those and repost them yourself as opposed to sharing the one that I posted, because the algorithms don't work that way.
Yes.
They work better when you deliberately post it.
So when you told us that, I started posting.
So that's why it's like, but every day, like that's what I used to do every day. We drop a video every single day, even if let's say it's a video that you might not care about. I'm not saying you got to promote the podcast every day, but 3 times out of a 7-day week, it doesn't hurt to go watch this clip. The clips are 7 minutes. They don't got to watch the whole pod. We all should be promoting the full episode the day it drops, because we don't drop nothing else the day that the episode comes out. So the only thing up is a 2-hour episode for them to watch. So we all should be posting that one. Then the reels and the shorts is going to YouTube, so I don't worry about that. But the reels, we should all be posting those on our Instagrams, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. And then you should take 2 or 3 clips out the week to be posting. Because I'm not on Facebook.
Clips that you're clipping?
Yeah, go right to the YouTube. Just hit the share button. Hit the share button, put that shit on your Facebook. It take 2 seconds. Because it doesn't, and you can do that shit scheduled out. Like you could schedule the post down the line. Like.
So do you, all right, let me ask you a question. Do you think that you clip us enough?
Yeah, I make sure of it actually. The last few weeks I made sure. Prime example, yesterday. And I was telling you about this. It's not even a beef with him, because like he said, he's he's mad recluse. He's an introvert. He's not posting all day or every day, right? But yesterday was a whole day dedicated to him. And I told him separately, I want everybody in the chat to post his rapid fire clip on Facebook. I never said it in the chat though. I forgot, honestly. But I told him, I'm like, I want everybody to post that shit when it drop at 10 o'clock, because that's a different type of content. And I gave him the entire day. So he had the rapid fire shit, and I put up, when I asked him what quotes do he live by. So I put up, he had the whole day to himself yesterday. So it took 2 seconds to share. That video should be sitting at 100 views rather than the 20 that it got. I didn't post it because I was sick. I wasn't feeling it yesterday. But that video should be sitting at 100 views, whereas the Meek Mill shit is at 500. Where that's a whole different type of content, and the people that do care about him or the people that do know him, they're going to go tune in just because it's him. The same way when yours go up, they're going to tune in because it's you. Yeah. It takes 2 seconds. Now, again, to go into your point, when I do the clips, like a 3 or 5 minute clip on YouTube or a 10-minute clip on YouTube, if it ever seems like it's just me, it's because you're not researching the topics. That's my other beef. Out of the 23 weeks that we've been here, it might have been 4 or 5 topics that was brought up outside of me.
All right, I have another question. Do you think you allow us to speak on those topics as much as you do?
If you're not well versed in it, a lot of times y'all finding out the topic or the information live. Or
Okay, so this goes back to what Jalaun said. Give us that homework. So that's not just.
It's the thing about it is the notes is shared amongst us. So anytime it's edited, I know y'all get that notification that it's edited. So y'all can go right in there and add that.
Me personally,
Until I go into my notes.
Or again, but
which is mad weird. It never pops up. When I go in my notes for myself, it'll say boom, you uploaded or you edited whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So, but
what I'm saying to you is everything that you're editing in the topics. Granted, you're editing them, you're putting them in there. Got it. But what I'm saying is there should be a set amount of topics that you speak on, I speak on, and he speaks on. You don't think that would be flowy as well? Like, so that...
Because we all should be able... Because when I put the topic in the notes, or when you put the topic in the notes, or when he puts the topic in the notes, it's our homework to go and research it.
Of course it is.
So now we all can talk on all of our topics. Because if you put something in the notes, and I don't know nothing about it, I'm going to go simply research it. The same way, I think I sent the Bears High doc in the chat. I said, yo, go watch this, we're going to talk about it. Only he watched it. So only me and Brad talked about it. Type shit. So it's like I'll put something in the chat or I'll put something in the notes. The Doja Cat song. I don't care about Doja Cat. It takes 2 seconds to go watch that Demons video so we can talk about it. Why? Because I know if I post a clip about Doja Cat on YouTube, it's gonna get 1,000 views. Just because she's the hottest thing right now. So I don't care about some of these shits. But do I care that Boosie and Young Blue is beefing again? Nope. But guess what? I know that when it comes to the algorithms, people are going to type in Boosie name, they're going to type in Young Blue name, and our shit going to be right there. Because how the algorithm work. That's why the Meek Mill shit is doing good. Because when they type in Meek Mill, it's right there. It's one of the first videos they're going to see. We got an Adam 22 video with 10,000 plus views on it. Why? Because it was the topic of the moment. So as long as we can all, and again, those are all topics that when we discussed them, everybody was in on it. Me and Truth disagreed on the Meek Mill shit. That's probably why it's doing so good. But it was because we were both able to delve into the topic. If I bring something up and y'all know nothing about it, then it's just me talking. Like the BS High doc, when I went over it last week, it's a 20-minute clip of just me talking. And yeah, we all had jokes and fed into it, but it's a 20-minute clip of just me talking.
It's literally, I can't lie. When you put the stuff on the board over there, sometimes I'll read it. I'll Google it. It take me 10 seconds to Google it, figure it out, and then I can talk about the whole thing for 30
That's
minutes.
all I'm asking. I ain't saying you gotta sit at home and digest the information for hours. I don't digest it for hours just to have the topic, or even if you want to bring
up questions like you're asking us questions because this is us trying to figure shit out, right? Like
even if you put something in it, my thing is it's not even about
before.
That's what I'm saying. Over the 23 weeks,
I'm just saying, like,
my thing is, right? So he's brought up topics live. So he might have ever put nothing in the notes ever, but he's brought up 2 or 3 topics live for us to, you heard of such and such. You've done the same. You've put 2 or 3 topics in the notes, and you've also brought up topics live. That has to be a reoccurring thing. We got to be updating the notes every single week. That board should be on the wall with a million things on it. The reason why I don't write on the board is because most of the notes are coming from me. So I got them. They're in front of me. They're on my laptop and my phone. So I got them in front of me. I could put them up there, but again, it's just gonna be me going over the shit because I got them already. So that's the reason why I started to do a board. I'm like, it doesn't even matter. I'm looking at my fucking phone.
It makes sense.
So that's all it is. It's just that's why I said maybe I'm not feeding niggas. I mean, we here for 4 or 5 hours at a time. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to bring food, order food, drinks. I don't know. I was thinking this whole weekend.
Little finger foods and some chips and something would be. I know you don't want chewing and all that on the mics.
I think more importantly, from the outside looking in, what do you think?
So that's my saying. Y'all don't do enough wasn't necessarily based off of him and his perspective and vantage point. I was saying it based off of before y'all started this.
Heavy. Nah, he good because when it was in his face, that's why he moved. He good, bro. I can hear him. He's straight.
He want me to sit here and eat the mic.
Nah.
Pause with applicable.
Go ahead. From the outside looking in.
From the outside looking in, before y'all started this podcast, The only one of you that I knew is True. So I really tuned in this because of him. And it was really because, like I said, I started following you because you was posting food that looked delicious.
You never had it?
No.
I'll change tomorrow.
Okay.
So when I'm scrolling through and I see a still shot and I see True, I'm like, what True a guest on? Not even knowing that he a co-host, what True a guest on? You feel what I'm saying? So that's what made me even tap into it and figured out who y'all was and, oh, that's bro that cook? Oh, Yeah. So I'm waiting to get information from you. You my man. So when this new stuff, I'm waiting to get it from you. Like, you are what comes up in my algorithm. Me and you have had conversations in the inbox. Me and you have been in comments. You did a whole nother So Albany verse, because I said I didn't particularly like the first one. If you go listen to that second one, he say my name in it. Mike didn't like part 1, so this is it. So we have a rapport. So like he said, your stuff is going to come up in my algorithm. So when you're not posting it, it looks to me like you're not really a part of it. So there's a lot of stuff that I wasn't getting until me and bro really tapped in and started communicating with each other. So now that he comes up in my algorithm. Natalie didn't really start coming up in my algorithm until after Big G Classic, but then she went on Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat. I feel like I'm too old for that.
I don't got it either, bro.
But so I understand. That's why I said it don't. And so now I'm tuned in and I'm watching it. I'm watching it every week. I'm watching the clips. I can tell most of the topics come from him because I can tell the stuff that you wouldn't have spoke on. You know what I mean? Like, so the energy of it, like he said, the racy topics, the super current event stuff, the stuff that's happening right. You ain't on social media enough to know what's happening right now in some of them stuff. So I can tell that most of the topics was coming from bro. So I'm like, yo.
But the thing is, to that, I am on social media enough. I just don't post. I'm always paying attention.
Heard you.
You know what I'm saying? I always know what's going on, but that's my way because I don't watch reality TV.
Yeah.
I don't turn on the TV. I don't watch the news. So social media is my update.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I do I'm always paying attention. I always know what's going on, but I don't post a lot because I'm just tunnel vision and mad other stuff. So I'd be like,
I think my thing with you more so because you so what like he said. I say it all the time. I picked y'all for a reason, bro. That's not by accident. I say that shit and I'm not playing when I say it. I picked y'all two for a reason. There's mad niggas who hit me to be on the pod. They would have provided one thing, and they wouldn't have been able to provide another thing. You niggas were able to provide multiple things that I needed for the pod, so it wasn't by accident. My thing with you, it'll be if there's a topic that you're not interested in, you'll just shut down. Like you'll do that shit where you slide to the corner, and you'll just shut down. Yeah,
you know,
which is cool. It's cool in a regular conversation, but on the podcast, it don't translate well. I mean, because even if it's something you don't care about, play devil's advocate. Do something, or find a part in the conversation that can lead us to a different conversation. Try to transition us into something else that might. I bring up Sexyy Red. I said she's doing something that's changing her family life. We can transition that into generational wealth rather than talking about Sexyy Red. Because that's your bag.
I think it's just a crazy transition, though.
But it still keeps the conversation going without me having to look at my laptop for what's next. Because the thing is,
I could do that all day if that's the case. But it's that's like, when talk about Sexyy Red and then generational wealth. That's not two things. It
don't matter. That's a podcast, though.
But in a situation like today was where Sexyy Red wasn't one of the topics, so the transition from it is
it's an easy one.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Really?
Now I get if it's something that he put up there that he really want to talk about and delve into to try to, you know what I mean, switch it. We're
not going to transition in the middle of a great conversation. But when I'm saying Sexyy Red, I might not like her for her, but I like that she's able to change her family's life. And again, we can transition that to anything. Like it's just about keeping the conversation going without me having to look. Because like I said, I got two separate notes for you. I have the notes that y'all have access to. Then I got a whole separate section of notes that y'all don't have access to. In case the conversation start dying, I can just go right to the notes, pick a question.
Oh yeah,
I got 30 of those just in case the conversation ever get dull. I know I can ask any one of these questions, and we're gonna pick it right back up.
Right. Nah, I mean, even before you close your laptop, I got 10 different topics in my head. I was just about to ask, yo, how y'all feel about gender reveals? Because it was about to go into the dude who just crashed a plane over a gender reveal.
That was crazy.
So
that was insane.
Oh, I saw that.
See what I'm saying?
But nobody people.
I got mad stuff that go on. Or the lady playing the violin that got during a tumor remover and getting brain surgery.
I think that too.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
But see, sometimes like you got to put that in the notes because the one I know, the other one I don't know. So you got to give me time to be able to look it up.
And not only that too, like I feel like a lot of the times, even though we do go off the board, we always get lost in it.
Well, the board is not
lost in the board.
No. I'm saying the board is not meant to be. We got to talk about this, and this. It's just to give us a guideline. Whenever we get dull, we still got this to talk about. Or because again, most of the time we don't hit everything on the board. We don't hit everything in my notes. But as long as the conversation is good and we can touch on specific things that I know is gonna hit, then we good. We don't even got to do it for long. Because again, if the clip is 3, 5, or 7 minutes, those are going to always do better than a 20-minute or a 2-hour pod. Mm-hmm. Always. So I don't mind having a short conversation, but I don't want the 3, 5, or 7 minute clip to be 4 minutes of me talking. Because then it just takes away from it. Like last week, if you noticed last pod, I was quiet. I let you and Brad eat last pod. I let you and Brad eat last pod. I tried to be quiet.
My mind, bro, I got $1 billion mind, bro. So I'm always thinking, like I said, even the Drake thing. When I seen the Drake thing, mad bras behind him, I'm thinking like, damn, I should start painting bras. Like, and I was gonna ask Nat about that. Like, what you think about rocking like a sports bra that got painted?
That's fine. Looking like as a host, it's kind of like niggas might just be thinking of it in the sense that you're kind of moderating everything that's going on too, bro.
No, I'm just here to I'm here to intro the pod. I'm here to intro the pod. I'm here to outro the pod. Everything else in between those two moments, whatever happens, happens. Only thing that has to stay consistent is the way that we start the pod and the way we end the pod. Everything else after that, I don't care how it runs.
For the people who watch this, they're gonna enjoy this episode because they're gonna put feedback into it.
That was the whole point. I didn't want to do this off air. We could have did this before we started.
But that's what makes it even better. So a year from now, and you incorporate what he said and what you said and what we put in all.
They'll see the difference next week because I know the work ethic that y'all put in. So they're gonna see the difference.
We have to work.
Now I gotta be.
Oh no, y'all gotta do it now.
We have the work ethic
because I put it on. It's on camera now. They gonna do it. I know them. I know how they gonna work. So that's why for me it's like. And I started to think. I don't know. I was legit thinking maybe it's me. Maybe I am failing because I'm not putting enough pressure on y'all. Because like I said before, I don't. Like even with the editing shit, I don't mind doing the editing because I actually found fun in that shit. But then
you learning something.
Yeah, no, the thing I'm cool with doing the editing because that gives me something to do. But now while I'm doing the editing, somebody post. Yeah. Somebody do the posting part because I'll do the editing. Somebody do the posting part. It takes, or even if like you said, do you give us enough? I told him I'll edit your clip.
And it be as simple as just because I feel like we had this conversation like low key a little bit in the text.
We did
at one time. Like yo, it's just communication. Like yo, my nigga. I need y'all niggas to, if you need help.
But I don't want to, but because I don't pay these niggas, or I don't pay, because I don't pay them, I don't feel like it's my place to be like, yo, do this, and do this. Even if it's for the betterment of the pod, I don't feel like that's my job. That's for them.
It's not necessarily.
Can I ask them a question? Because
because I ain't really finished, but it's like, even just posing a question, you can't really assume that niggas will feel that way because niggas is a part of it.
Exactly.
Niggas won't know unless you say, yo, bro.
Exactly.
I need a little bit of help over here. You mind if you need help with me teaching you, assisting you, whatever.
This is what I was saying earlier.
You don't know until you ask. And I kind of identify with that because I'm a type of nigga, I'm going to just do it myself. You feel me?
Me too.
So I'm not good at asking niggas, yo, I need a little bit of help. I'm going to just be like, fuck it. I'm going to do it because... Nigga,
I gotta do it. I gotta get done.
And I'm gonna do it to my liking because you know niggas is particular. But it's like at the same time that's a double-edged sword because you really don't know if a nigga will just be willing to help you for real.
And that's what I'm saying. Like with the editing,
like, all right, what's the vibe?
I don't mind doing the editing because I found my groove in it. That's fine. I found my groove in it. I can literally edit a full episode in 20 to 30 minutes. I found my groove in it, so that's easy as hell for me now. Like the editing, I don't need y'all to do, but the posting, simple. Like just the smallest of shit. Because if I'm gonna do all of the editing, then you niggas do all the posting. Y'all got a better following on my social media following is based around food. If I ain't posting food, them niggas don't care.
I'll be back on Facebook in a couple weeks.
Bro,
type shit.
Niggas don't care about nothing unless nigga see this. Nigga, I'll post that shit. Niggas don't give a fuck. I'll say some dumb shit go up. So.
Yeah, okay. There's no shit about
that. Goes back to exactly what B said at the beginning of this whole pod. It's like they like ignorance, bro.
When I posted the clip, when we posted the reel about what if your favorite side bitch died, that shit did more numbers than every other one.
Niggas like just
that one did more numbers.
I don't know how to answer that.
I did. What I said in the comments. I went right in the comments.
That nigga said, I don't have a side piece, but if I did.
Because he watching shit with his girl.
I know.
Fact.
But
you get kicked out of his apartment.
Word.
That's probably why he getting the car fixed. He probably sleep in the car now.
I said before I hung my jersey up in the rafters, my answer was train another one.
Yeah, the best way to get over somebody is to get under another one. How is she supposed to get over somebody by getting under somebody else?
Because let's be clear, if she was my favorite side chick, that mean I trained her and she was
You going to the funeral? I am. I'm going.
In spirit.
Nah.
In spirit.
I'm going. I gotta see that thing. I gotta see that mouth one more time.
It depends on who I was in her life. If I'm going to the funeral, he said I gotta see that.
That nigga said I gotta see that mouth sealed shut, sewed up.
So then he says stuff like that, and then wants me to change the subject and respond.
Nah, that's
I would just be like, you know what?
Nah, that's funny as hell.
Gonna head out.
Nah, but it depends on who I was in her life. Like when I was on my side nigga run, I was a professional side nigga.
Me too.
Like I knew what time not to call you after.
Come on, you get
I
2
knew
hours
whether
of
to say hi
time.
to you or not if you was with your guy. I knew when I come over to see you don't wear no cologne.
You
like I was
are sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 hours of vent time. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you when you wrong versus he wrong.
I might tell you, yo, before you go back home, stop at the mall, get him a shirt or something.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna tell you when
he
you
never
wrong or
think
he
you was
wrong.
with another nigga if you
got him
come home with a
clothes.
shirt. Fool.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. So
Look, she just put it in her notes. I just watched her put it in her notes.
What's that shirt for? I ain't do shit for this.
She put it in her notes.
Yeah, y'all gotta get your cheat etiquette.
No, I was a professional.
Nah, we don't.
You niggas gotta get your cheat etiquette.
I'm out the game.
Yeah, I gotta get your cheat up.
I'm out the game, bro.
I don't want to.
All right, so if you go through, none of us do this, but let's say you go through your significant other phone. What's the one word? Oh, you out?
Yeah.
What's the one word?
All right, bro.
You know it.
All right, bro.
Nat.
Peace, bro. What's the one word that you would type into your significant other's phone to get some dirt?
What?
Because you know there's this. If you got an iPhone, you can go to search and you can just type in one word. And it'll pull up everything in their phone that got that word attached to it. Emails, text messages, videos, pictures. Because you know you can search pictures now too. You go to your pictures and you type in car, it'll pull up every picture in your phone that got a car in it. So if you go to her search and you type in one word, everything in her phone, look, this nigga about to do it right now. Anything in her phone she typed with that shit, pop right up.
That's
so if you had to pick one word,
that's the devil. No, thank you.
I don't know. I ain't never.
I told you. You go to your photos and type in car, nigga.
Never even went that far.
Go to that bitch photos and type in dick, nigga. All them shit's gonna pop right up.
I've never done
So
it.
you know what?
I don't even know what I'm searching for real. I don't even care. I really don't.
I'm going to our group chat. That's where all the tea is.
But you got to get the right group chat.
Or I'm gonna type in WYD because niggas don't ever type that out. So if you type in with WYD, all the niggas that text her that gonna be right there because they don't know no better.
What you doing is crazy.
Because they don't type nothing else. You know they don't what you doing me all day. So you know if you type in WYD, loaded. Look, she just deleted all WYD text.
Nah, she started a beast. She started beast notes.
Yo, what level of group chat are you in your friend circle?
I don't share.
No, because you know it's different levels of group chats.
Yeah, I don't share my.
But women also got 7 group chats though.
But
so they got one where they don't talk about everybody.
But that's why. But that's why I asked what level you on. Because you may be in the whole group chat, but then like he said, there's another group chat without 1 or 2 people. Then there's another one without 3 or 4 of them. So they could talk about the ones that's not in it.
Yeah, no, I only have
sports.
Got you.
Literally a handful of friends, and I only have one group chat, and we don't discuss our dicks. We don't do shit like that.
That sounded crazy.
It's not even that.
No, I'm saying like hours.
I get what you're saying.
Like whoever we're dealing with at that moment, in time, we don't discuss.
But how do y'all not cross pollinate?
Yeah, how do y'all not? Yeah.
How do y'all not cross pollinate?
I mean, obviously we know who each other deals with type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we don't discuss.
Copy. Like, no, I get it.
Oh, girl, this nigga just tossed me through the
yeah.
roof. He ate my ass with his toe in his mouth at the same time. Like, all that.
We don't do shit like that.
All right.
Do y'all discuss when
I learned my lesson
when
the
it's
hard way
bad?
with that.
Ooh, what did you learn?
I learned my lesson the hard way with that.
Talk to us. Talk me through that.
I love you. Don't be upset. I'm telling the story.
Camera's right there.
There was I was dealing with somebody for a long time, and my best friend, she knew, she was around because she was dealing with, and long story short, we stopped dealing with each other. I ended up meeting my daughter's father. It was like in the beginning stages of us dealing with each other. Me and my best friend moved in together just because that was around the time when I only had one kid and he was living in Georgia with his dad at the time, so I was like, fuck it. Me and my boyfriend at the time were coming to the house, and we walk in, and this nigga standing in the kitchen with her. They cooking.
Sound like me.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, not my boyfriend.
No, I know. I get it. The last
old dude you was dealing with for a while was with your best friend, quote unquote.
And I said,
in the kitchen, making tacos.
Listen.
That's his favorite meal.
I'm in the grits.
I'm
in the kitchen. I'm cooking grits.
That is that nigga's favorite meal.
I'm sorry if I caused any type of.
And I was
felt
like,
the way?
what?
You heard what that
I'm
nigga
just
said.
asking
You heard what nigga said.
I
I'm
felt
in
the
the
way real
kitchen
bad.
cooking
I'm
grits,
not even gonna
licking your bitch.
Yes.
Copy.
Still your best friend?
Yes.
That's toxic.
Exactly.
She
Toxic twins. Treacherous twins.
Nah, we had a whole talk. I don't want to put that.
No, I don't need that part. But
yes, so after
My mom's
that,
still best friends with the nigga. I mean, with the girl she caught in the bed with her baby father. So
well, you see what I'm saying? But he wasn't nothing.
Best friends.
It wasn't really nothing for me. Like, yes, I felt the way, but it wasn't really nothing for me to like.
Yeah.
To say.
You realize you didn't have really. You really might not even had a right to feel away.
It wasn't my husband.
You returned the car and she rented it.
I think besides how long was that going on prior to though?
Yeah,
that's the question.
How long was he smoking?
How
that
long
thing
was he
prior
smoking?
to
Are they talking when she was dealing with me though?
It was after we were dealing with each other.
No, but they had something going on prior to that.
No, they may not have. But let's be clear.
Have you ever liked one of your friends' situations while they was with him?
It was plotting. It was definitely plotting.
Has that ever happened?
What?
Were you like one of your friends' situations while they was dealing with them? Because like y'all spent so much time around each other that y'all got cool and y'all joked like y'all became cool or whatever.
Not that I wish I would have talked.
No, because
not that I wish you would have got to me first, but
a lot of the time my friends deal with niggas I wouldn't.
What if your friend?
I always
until.
What if your friend ain't shit? You'd be like, yo, like.
Nah, so what? That ain't my problem.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not.
Then that bitch gotta live with mine. Then my nigga ain't shit and he running circles around you, bitch.
Facts. Run faster. Open your eyes.
Stop running faster.
My nigga,
listen.
My nigga put you in the spin cycle.
Some of
and I
the
ain't
shit
mad at
that
him.
break your heart fix your vision.
That's why I don't deal with younger women though. Because if I deal with a woman in her 30s or 28, 27, 20, I'm gonna run circles around you. I've been doing this for a long. I'm really good at this. I'll put you in the spin cycle in this shit. You don't want none of this.
Nigga saying it like he's 40 though.
Nah, but I deal with women who are 40 though. I'm not even 30 yet, but women that are in their
28, 27?
27,
she born
32
2 years after you, bro.
Even if she was born before me, 2 years before me, she don't got it. She's not gonna be able to keep up with me. I'm gonna use my mouth to go right over her head. I'm gonna get her to clean my house with no clothes on while cooking me fried chicken. And she can get popped all in the titties.
What if the fried chicken is bad?
That's fine. I still got her to do it.
Make it.
Doesn't matter. Got her to do it. It's the fact that I was able to get this 39-year-old bitch to do it.
Now it's 39.
Yeah, because they don't got no. Anybody under 40. Anybody under 40 don't got a shot.
Well, there you go, ladies.
Good luck. Yeah, right. Good luck. Anybody under 40, it's gonna be tough.
Under 40,
it's tough.
Gotta be Benjamin Button.
Yeah. Or you could be Lizzo, right? Y'all heard about that new Lizzo McDonald's meal?
I'm not eating.
She has
canceled.
And she just body shamed?
It's 10 burgers, 95 nuggets, and 6 Diet Cokes.
Delete that. Next. Scroll up, bro. Nah, he's bugging. How do y'all feel about gender reveals though? For real,
I hate them, and I wish they would stop.
I actually just
Why you gonna reveal the gender and not reveal the baby when the baby born?
About what?
I just got in trouble for not attending my sister-in-law's gender reveal.
I think that shit is for women.
That's what I felt.
It's all for women,
and not that is for women, but I didn't feel like my presence would be missed. I didn't feel like I would be missed.
I don't care.
So
Let's just be honest. If it's a boy or a girl, just get the little nigga here healthy.
What was that? 3 days? So you couldn't give me 2 hours?
So I went to the J-Mac tournament.
Couldn't just pull up to see what color the cake was?
Yeah. I had an interview that day, so I actually filmed the first episode for season 3. So I was filming, so I couldn't go when they went. And then after I was filming, I'm like, oh, they probably almost over at the gender reveal. I'm gonna shoot out here to the J-Mac. I should have called my wife to see where they were.
Hey, just check it in. I'm low key driving to Skinneck right now, though. Just wanted to,
And then it was like, she was like, yo, where you at? The J-Mac. She said, oh, okay. Then she got back to the crib and seen the car was going. She said, "Oh, and you drove out there? Oh, okay."
So you could have drove.
All of that meant
you could have drove.
All of that means that I could have drove to Clifton Park to the gender reveal.
Facts.
If I drove to Schenectady,
Clifton low key next.
First of all, did she think you took the bike to Skinneck? Like,
nah, I could have got a ride. I could have, you know what I mean?
But I personally don't like gender reveals because my thing is, why you gonna reveal the gender of the baby and not reveal the baby when they get here?
Yeah, some people.
Because now I know it's a boy, but I don't see the little nigga for 9 months.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your mans about that.
Which one?
Your boy that say he come home like every couple years and he got a new kid.
Every time, bro. My man Shaq, this nigga, every time this nigga come back to Albany, he got a new kid.
People taking these gender reveals.
And that's my best friend. Nigga, I was telling you that 15 years in. Yeah. Best friend in the world.
And every time he come back, got a new kid.
But I'm learning about them as he's coming to town. These niggas be 2 years old. He's like, yeah, this my son. I say, your son where?
And then it'd be,
but that should be fire though, because they don't post it on Facebook or nothing. So when they finally do, it'd be like, oh, Nas' first day in school. Who the fuck is that? When did you get him? Where did y'all buy this? How was it his first day in school, and where have I been for the last 4?
Nah, it's crazy.
But I love how they announce their kids. They do that. I think it's amazing.
The other thing about the gender reveal in this new era of gender fluidity. Like that?
What if your baby want to come out and identify as X?
Yeah.
Bars.
Like, what if your baby come out and identify as some bullshit?
That's why I had to rewrite my shit, dog, because he be on.
No, you had to rewrite it because it wasn't so Albany.
Facts.
It was like so.
Nah, it was like
in my interpretation,
he was like, "We are the world."
In my interpretation, with that particular challenge, that particular soul, wherever you from challenge, I should listen to your verse and feel like I know something about your city now, or your town, or your block, whatever you talked about. He's like, "Yo, but bro, I don't really live." I'm like, I don't care what you lived. Tell me what you know about this town. You know different things that happen here, and it don't got to be negative stuff, but I should feel like I know a little bit more about your town after I listen to your So Albany verse. So he did it again, and I
got constructive criticism. He said he'd feed off.
Nah, facts. If I value you, I don't care about that.
I heard somebody say the other day, I'm not taking advice from a broke nigga, and I thought that was kind of stupid.
I agree.
I don't mean he never got there.
Exactly. No, that's why I said it's kind of stupid.
Chill, listen, and let's be clear. He know 100 ways to stay broke.
Exactly.
So even him telling me that, giving me potholes,
I know not to do it.
We'll stay right on this smooth road right here,
because some niggas had it. A lot of niggas had it.
Some people got it, had it, and got rid of it.
Broke don't have a look to it.
No,
I found that out the hard way one day.
I tweeted today. I said, all that jewelry and high fashion and shit never meant nothing to me, because that means you have a broke mentality.
They said 56% of America don't even got $1,000 in savings to take care of emergency.
Anything happens.
6% of America.
I believe that because then you got to put the people that got the $100,000 and take them out the conversation. Now you really got that many people who don't got $1,000 saved, because you got the people who make enough to have that saved. So now let's talk about the people who don't. Them niggas don't gotta save. Even if you make $40,000 a year, you should have $1,000 saved.
At least, bro.
You never know what can
Always
happen.
pay yourself first. I don't care who you owe. Pay yourself first. Let's say
That's what the rich do.
family, whatever. But yeah, like if you
what the wealthy
hard, man, pay yourself first, bro.
Taxes. See,
if you work, it's like $20, $50. Like it just pay yourself first. Like
that's
put it aside, bro.
If you work a job, taxes come out first. Yeah. Then you pay your bills, and then you worry about you last. If you flip that around, you take care of you first. Like business owners, entrepreneurs, they take care of them first.
I like that.
Then they take care of their business, and then they pay tax at the end of the year. So that shit flips. Depending on where you are, it flips. So even if you have a job, you still could pay yourself first. Stop just because the tax already came out. The tax already came out. See, I'm rereading because I've read it already. But The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's all about money. But in chapter 4, I want to say it's about savings. If you make $700 a week. If you make $700 a week, right? If you put 10% of that away, just $70, I promise you won't even notice.
Nope.
Because you make $700 a week. So there's plenty of times where you blowing $70 on bullshit. Take that same $70. Take that same $70 out, put it away. You got $630 to live off for the week. You're not even gonna notice. Every time you get money, all right, Delilah, we almost done.
Take 7%.
Once niggas start talking about money, 10%. Every dollar you get, take 10% of it, put it to the side. You're never gonna notice. People be thinking big. Oh, I get $1,000 check. Let me save $400. Bro, that's way too big for you. You don't even have.
Yeah.
You don't have 50 saved.
I used to do that.
You can't.
I used to do that. I used to save bigger than what I could.
Because and you're gonna go into it. You're gonna keep dibbling into it. By the time you know you got $70 left, now you're like, fuck. I'm about to just take the 70 and replace it next week. You're never gonna replace it. You never even had the 100. Why are you trying to save 400? Save 50. Save the 70. Then as you go, what'll happen is you'll get into the habit and the love of seeing the money saved, and you're just gonna start doing it naturally. Naturally, you're just gonna start saving money without even knowing. Now you're gonna start paying attention to shit that you spend, and you're gonna start saving even more money. Like that's why
always pay money
yourself.
on the principal. Pay yourself and then put money on principles. Like so, if you got a car note, like listen, you got 600, your car note 3. You may take 200 and be like, yo, put this 200 on the principal, because that way, if something happens 6 months down the road, you already ahead, and they can't say, "Oh, you back owe." Even if you pay 10% of your mortgage extra, you pay your joint 15 years faster. 10% more on your mortgage every month will cut your mortgage down 15 years. People don't even know that. You be sitting here just, you own your house in 15 years rather than 30-year mortgage.
Question for the room. If there was one place in your life that you would improve, what would it be? It's tough.
It's not tough for me.
I would go with me. I kind of got better at it, so I don't know how we use that. But I procrastinate a lot. Like the shit that I know I should get done, I'll do some bullshit before. Like I'll procrastinate on some shit that I know I gotta do. Like, yeah, I probably would get better at that.
I don't know if I want to use this word. Stop being so forgiving.
Why not? That's nothing wrong with that.
I think I would be a lot further in life right now if I wasn't so forgiving to a lot of situations. Like,
heard you. Sometimes you gotta stop opening that door back up.
Saying no, and then I would say staying consistent as far as like my other gifts that I have, because like I'll start going crazy with stuff, hitting, posting, doing this, and I just
stop,
hiatus, then go back to it.
That's funny because that was the name of your last art show.
Exactly. Right? And this year is 11/11 this year. And that's called Icon to Elements. So that's gonna be a whole different type of thing. But it's just about consistency with different stuff. Like stuff that I know I need to take care of is always taken care of. But as far as like my other gifts, I feel like if I stay on top of that, my brand, painting, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's more so. Like the shit that gotta be done obviously gets done, but like it's the small, intricate shit that it's just like. I gotta get. I'll put that shit. You know what I think it is? Because I know I can do it and get it done like this. It's like, yo, I'll put it off a little bit further. Like I know whenever I want to sit down and get the candles done, it'll take me 2 seconds. I'll take one whole day, make 100 candles, and be done with it. It's just I keep pushing that shit off because it's like, you doing a fall line, so fall ain't gonna be for another month. You could wait, but it's like you could have them shit done already.
Yeah.
I think finding a balance too.
So for me, it's something that I want to improve on and try to get better in my life, and that's my relationship with my kids. It's to a point where they're older, and I kind of gotta just continue to show them that I'm consistent and that I'm here and that door is open and allow them to walk through it. I can't force them. I can't be like, all right, I'm a better person now. Take me. Because, you know what I mean?
It's slow.
Yeah, so that's
and me knowing, and that's crazy shit is I know this nigga's son since his son was this big. My second job was third half projects for the summer job, and that him brother, all his little friends, the little niggas drove me crazy. I had to clean up the trash and shit through third half. They would deliberately see me, where they keep all of the trash cans, nigga. They will go in there and knock all them shits over. Yo, you little badass kids.
You little fucking
his son.
Sounds
fucking his kid. Coach him in baseball, all that. All of that shit.
Sounds about. But shout out to his mother. Despite everything we went through, she never used that to poison his mind. Like she always was like, nah, like he may not have always made the right decision, but your father a good dude. So he never felt no negative type of way to me that I know about. And when I hit him up, we talked this morning, just touch base. Like I said, he was at my wedding. We go to the Cage Wars fights. He's officially a legal man come this Tuesday, so we getting up out of here because he couldn't really bounce a move. So he almost finished up with what he had to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to him.
That's what's up.
So, but I have 2 other biological sons. Like me and my stepson's relationship is dope. Like, you know what I mean? That's flawless. But yeah, my other 2 sons, I'm just, like I said, just showing that I've grown, I've matured, I understand why I was how I was and why I distanced myself. Like, yo, when you start to feel like you curse and everything you touch turn to shit, it's hard to touch the people you love. So I kind of just started pulling myself away from anything that meant anything to me. And I actually held on to my friends. So like I said, I just got married in Schenectady and I might have had 30 people from Southside Queens here at the wedding. Cause that's what I grabbed onto, and it was like, nah, I'll do anything for my friends. Like I couldn't be that for my sons, but say something to one of my friends, and I'm going up. So, like I said, just trying to get it right with my kids.
That's deep, and that's self accountability is huge, bro. That's huge, bro.
Yeah, so that's the biggest change I want in my life. Get my relationship right with my kids. I want them all to be in, and it ain't even got to be about me. I want them all to be in one room together before my funeral.
Just know that slow progress is better than no progress with this situation. Don't give up on it.
Nah, I'm not.
Stay consistent. Don't be overbearing or overwhelming or feel like they owe you. And I know that sounds crazy.
Nope, I get it.
But being that you were where you were at with them, you have to give them time.
Yep.
Slow process is better than no process with this, for real.
Thank you.
Just remember that. Don't give up on them, because
Yeah.
Just give them time.
It's easy to give up on your kids. It's easy to give up on anybody. So as long as you don't give up, like you said,
that shit will come. That shit will come back like it never left.
That is a fact. Now, let's switch gears a little bit, because I definitely want to get in. I want to talk about this before we get out of here. Deion Sanders and Colorado. Shout out to them boys. Shout out to them boys.
I heard they was doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's bringing the energy back to college football.
I heard his son played really well at the quarterback position.
Nigga went 38 for 40. He went 38 for 45 with 504 yards.
Fire.
Like 6 touchdowns. Travis Hunter.
Was that a Colorado record?
Yeah, he broke the record. And you know what? I love
TCU, bro. They was in the national championship.
I fucking love what he said in the post game. His post game interview, he goes, "That was the best game I ever had in my life, and I played in the HBCU. So I played against way lesser talent, and that was the best game I ever had. Like that's so much swag. That's his dad coming out and he don't even know it. Like this is the best game I ever had, and it's supposed to be the best. All right, we'll see." Travis Hunter, 119.
And y'all said we wouldn't be able to hang here.
No, son.
Travis Hunter played both sides of the ball.
What?
But shout out to the
that nigga went 119
HBCU that he left. I believe they won their game too.
Nah, they got cooked.
No, they won their first game.
No, all right. The second one they got cooked.
Oh, okay.
Cooked. Damn.
Yeah, they got cooked food.
Prime time was the way.
Nah, but again, like I'm saying, Travis Hunter, 119 yards. He scored on offense, but they called it back, so he didn't get that touchdown. But he had an interception. Yeah. He had mad pass deflections. His other son, Shiloh, who plays defense, led the team in tackles. He had 10 tackles. Well, they was going crazy.
No, that's fine.
They was going crazy. Like, I loved watching that shit. And you had people that never watched college football tuning in.
That's what
he's bringing the energy back. They doubted him. They told him it would never be done. He had the worst roster in the league. They said everything possible. But I don't know why you would doubt that, man. Out of all people. Out of all people.
I'm hyped to see what they're gonna do.
It's different. You got to think. This is the first year. You got kids. 2-0? Nah, it was the first game.
The first game.
You got to think though. All he's gonna do is have other kids that want to come here and play now. It's just that much.
He only got to win one more game to do better than last year.
That's all you got to do.
Because they only won one game last season.
They got to do that. Hoopla and all of the hype going into the off season with Deion Sanders and Colorado, it does not mask the fact that they don't have any players on that roster.
Watch and see whether he can win the game or not, which very few people think he can. I think the spotlight that will be on him Saturday morning will not carry well to the next week. Your rundown for SportsCenter, you don't go, Colorado, they're 0-3. That's a good story. Why don't we lead with that today? He's going to be very angry, very cantankerous, and really will do some more damage than good.
I think Colorado's going to be 3-9. Maybe 4-8, maybe.
All the documentaries and the whatever else Deion is doing, it's great. But who wants to watch a losing team?
I ordered these overalls, probably a couple.
Like they hate me real. They didn't play one game prior to that.
That already ended bad. Like that aged like not aged well at all.
That shit aged like milk in a microwave.
In 1 week, terrible. It took 1 week to body that.
Like
that's crazy.
There was clips of people saying they got the worst line, they got the worst players, they only got Travis Hunter. It's like, bro, relax.
Yeah, they got.
That boy Travis Hunter is going to be the number 1 overall pick as a receiver or a corner.
Yeah, he played both sides.
He's going to get paid.
And a clutch pick at the end.
He's going to get paid.
He bugging.
That boy's he's doing something that ain't been done since Deion. I mean, Shane Bailey did it a little bit, but nobody ever done it like Deion. And so now you got this kid. Once you start returning kicks, you can wrap that thing right on up. Put the Heisman right in his room. It's over. And he got another year of this shit. Because it's only his second season. He got another year of this shit.
Nastier.
He might mess around and go to the league after this.
He can't because you got to wait 3 years.
You got to do 3 years.
You got to wait 3.
I forgot football.
That's what I'm saying. So he's going to cook up again. And they bringing in. They brought in like 80-something players.
Nah, he did.
That's crazy. I remember that speech that he gave, letting them know they was out of here.
I'm bringing my luggage.
Facts.
I'm bringing my luggage. And it's Louis. And it's Louis. I'm bringing my luggage. And it's Louis. So you got to, I mean,
put in the work and get out.
I like your Lululemon shit, but I mean, this is Louis. There's Lululemon, then there's Louis.
Lululemon is Louis.
There's Lululemon, then there's Louis. You got to, you know what I mean?
Lululemon.
Just saying, it's a balancing act. In this day in sports, I saw Coco Gauff.
I seen pieces of her whole week.
Coco as in
the tennis player.
Yeah, she's
bad. The tennis player, she's wilding out. She
looks like her, right? The one that looks like Serena, kind of?
No.
She kind of looked like
no.
She kind of looked like her.
No,
Coco.
she just black. That's it.
No,
none of her features.
Let me see.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Maybe it was far away when I
We don't all look alike.
Don't do that now.
Now play style, you might have something there.
I mean, that's more so what I was saying. Like the way that one video I seen of her, I was like, "That's Serena," and you're like, "Nah, that's not." Who said it?
No, and I
was
get it if you looking at the far shot and she playing.
Yeah, all you see is dark skin. So
once she step up and
I mean, the way she was playing as well.
No, she definitely. She was
going off.
She definitely get busy. She definitely really.
She not gonna have the same problems that Serena had though, because they was calling Serena a man because how big and strong she is. She not that big. She not that big and strong.
But I like how she speaks.
Yeah, she not that masculine. She not that.
Serena
muscular.
did the same. They just was scared of Serena.
Yeah.
Serena spoke her mind too. Yeah. They just was scared of her. They not scared of this girl.
The other part.
Can you imagine all the people who are trying to get in?
What? How old is she?
19.
How old was Serena and them? Like they was babies.
They was babies.
They was like 14, 15. So of course it took them a while to find their voice.
Yeah, they was babies. But
they was babies.
Like with her, like they doing her dirty and she's still winning. Like the girl that she beat, like through tennis. I don't know the rules like that in tennis.
Yeah, like she was. I know she had a time complaint. She said
they kept letting the girl sit down,
take time, and kept letting her sit down, and she kind of barked on the line judge, and that was a big story. Because she was just telling the line judges like, "Yo, it's not fair." Fact.
Every point she gets to walk around for 20 seconds. She could do that shit on her serve, but on my serve she can't do that. I want to go.
Yeah, like you changing the rhythm of my serve.
And then the line judge is like, "Well, you playing at a high pace." No, I'm playing at whatever pace I want to go at. She needs to be ready. We have a certain amount of time. She has to be ready within that time.
Yeah.
She keeps sitting down. She keep walking around. She's going to talk to people. She's drinking water. It's like, yo, bro, the match, normal tennis matches take 90 minutes. Mm-hmm. That shit took over 3 hours. Wow. So you trying to get your legs back, you trying to recover, you trying to slow me down. And got cooked.
Got cooked.
Lost the first game 6-0. Yeah. Lost the second game
6-1. Hold that. Wow.
Got cooked.
Serves be coming
then got in the post game conference and was like, she had more rest time than I did.
Yeah, because she played earlier yesterday. I played later yesterday, so this is almost like a back-to-back for me to be playing this early, and I just played later yesterday. Her game yesterday.
That was niggas earlier. Beef with the J-Mac.
But the reality is,
J-Mac I heard was
that was they beef with the J-Mac.
Yo, deep breath. Shout out to my guy J-Mac.
That's all I need to see.
That was like 11 or 12 or something like that.
Word.
Shout out to him.
For him to only be like 29, that'd be years 30
years back. But definitely was some other things at play going on. He wanted to win the chip.
They got to get one.
They was tired of losing.
Tired of coaching one, the nigga.
But I think that's a conflict of interest. I don't think you should have a team in your tournament. Like Pop doesn't have a team in the Big G class,
right?
Because when you win, it just seems
it's shady. It's gonna look crazy.
It's gonna look crazy, whether it is or not. You know what I mean? Like everything I know about J-Mac. In fact, Upstate Moving Services moved me and my wife into our new house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I tagged him
everything I know about him, he's a stand-up young man.
Yeah. He really is.
But it's gonna look janky when you win and anything was off. So,
anything. One missed call. Nah, you
set this up.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard they play like mad games back to back.
They played 3. I was there. They played 3.
Yeah. Not J-Mac.
No,
yeah. And they saying the J-Mac team only played 1.
It was all kind of other jinky stuff going on. Like
that's
people was losing, and then you go on another team. We didn't really allow that this year in the Big G.
Big G, nah, that wasn't happening.
You're not doing that. When you done, you done.
You lost. It's over.
Hang it up.
Come watch.
Should have got recruited by a different team.
Man. Come sit next to me at the half court.
Should have got recruited by a different team.
Come get a chair. Pull up to the pod.
Everybody can't be on culture. Niggas gotta relax.
Facts.
Yo, I got a question. Pause. Tyler Creator got BBL?
I didn't see.
So,
don't want to know.
Time out. So because
that shit.
Listen, my wife has a cousin, and he respect him. That's my guy too. Like man, love him, funny as hell. But his door swing both ways. So he posted the picture
Oh, that picture of Tyler that y'all
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that.
That's how I seen it.
I did. Let me see.
His shit was because Sexyy Red shit was sitting in that picture, and his shit. Pause.
No.
Let me see.
Sexyy Red. Then tell me Doja Cat look like this pole.
His shit was sitting in that.
They both almost got the same. You gotta relax, man.
Doja Cat has a nice body.
But the way Sexyy Red was. The way she was standing, that shit was sitting.
It was the.
And then
it was,
Tyler right
it was
next
the
to her,
butt his.
that shit
was over sitting.
Let me see.
Over sitting.
I'm gonna say it. I'm confident
Exactly.
in who I am
That
and
nigga
what I
Tyler,
like.
yo, listen,
But
Tyler the Creator he could have set a glass on that shit.
he was giving yams.
Really?
I wish I could go back tonight.
They probably photoshopped it though.
Nah, they saying that my man got a BBL.
Nah, Tyler different, bro. And he rap.
But
he
ain't that what people
rap,
been
bro.
doing? I seen the guys getting the abs sculpting.
That shit sick. He got a BBL.
Hold on.
That nigga got a BBL.
No.
Hold on.
He got.
Is he standing with the legs open?
Yes, bro.
Boy.
I don't know, dog.
That shit like he's sitting on the sink.
He doing a full. It should look like he about to run a route.
No, seriously.
He got the
Run a route is
He
crazy.
got
The Sexyy Red shit alright, but
shit. She's standing regular. He's standing like he about to.
No,
do
he's trying to break her back.
He about to do a skinny post.
Tyler is crushing her in this picture though.
That's wild. That is crazy. I did see the pic, but I was like, Tyler different.
So,
bro.
so
it's crazy because he raps,
raps,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, bro, what
Why you gotta have a fat ass, bro? You got bars.
I'm like, yo, what you got going on, bro?
Fine.
Like, pick a side.
You can have bars without a fat ass, bro. You don't
gotta pick a side, but it's like,
no, pick a side, bro. You gotta be caked up, nigga.
Dog.
Relax, bro.
And then rap like that. Like,
I want to focus on your bars, bro. What are you
That
talking
shit
about?
is fat.
You need stop. I'll get this shit off my computer. This nigga's bugging.
You search.
Because I was confused on two things this weekend.
That shit
I
is
also
fat.
learned that Whoopi Goldberg ain't gay.
Yeah.
When the fuck did you think she was gay?
So I'm the only nigga who thought Whoopi was gay.
Why? Because you wear oversized t-shirts.
I'm the only nigga that thought
When
Whoopi
have
was
you
gay.
ever
Is
seen
she
her with
surprised
a
all the time
woman?
because she don't got eyebrows? She just.
All right, so nobody just assumed she was gay. Just assumed. You assumed, right?
Listen, I understand what you're saying because you say when have we seen her with a woman, but when have we seen her with a man?
We've never
So
seen her.
normally that's what we do. When you in the entertainment world and we never seen you with the opposite sex, we start thinking.
Yeah, I swear I thought Whoopi was gay this whole time.
Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. I got a picture with Whoopi
I
Goldberg.
want to ask a question, but I don't know.
That's a legend. Everybody don't got that.
Ask it. I'm gonna answer it. Everybody said this one
All
out.
right, so it's to the Whoopi joint, right? So
put the camera on me. Everybody said this out.
Is dyke women?
Bulldagger. Dyke. Yeah.
What happened?
No, my
nigga
cousin
posted-
captioned the caption.
Oh, he did?
Oh, when I told you,
He captioned
that's
the
when I
caption?
first seen it. His caption was crazy.
So is dyke women really gay?
So that's how I first seen it.
Yeah, nah, dyke women.
Is dyke women really gay?
No,
'Cause
dyke women
they
are.
take D too.
Fam, I don't
what?
know all the terminologies.
Wait,
I'm
what?
no expert.
They take D too.
Some do.
They take dick.
Hey, if
too.
you a dyke out there taking dick, reach out. I want to interview you.
I don't know
I
one
got
dyke
questions.
I do.
that takes dick.
But they using.
I know a gangster
they
nigga
using
that
what
do.
you call it, strap-ons. They
I
use them
do.
on each
I
other.
know a gangster nigga that do.
What?
too.
This went a different direction.
What I'm saying to
This
you
just went
is
somewhere else.
they use it, but they don't use it on themselves.
They
But
do
I
though.
know some that do.
I know all the dykes I know do not get dick.
And some of them got. Some of them
strap-ons. They
they
like that
pregnant
shit.
and
Some of them not
naturally
telling you. Some of them not telling
Some
you.
of them having
brat?
kids naturally.
Let's
But
be
not
clear,
even her. Not,
'cause for some,
I know like 3
it's
right
the
now
same
that's
as being
pregnant.
a DL
And-
guy. So they not telling you.
That's why I said, let me ask this.
Cause I'm trying to do the math. A dyke is the same as a DL
No.
man.
I'm saying to them, how they look at it. So if you got a dyke that's supposed to be a dyke and she supposed to be into women, but she's in the house and like he said, she's
fighting low key.
But like he said,
We definitely
she's
said it before the pod.
behind closed
They got the
doors.
bladder of 79.
If she behind closed doors, taking strap, she's not open with that. She's not telling people the same way a DL guy is.
Yeah, that's true. So,
and not even DL guys.
I can't respect you married.
They're straight guys that's out here letting women peg them. what? But they not openly talking about that the same way the diaper
Peg is
talking about.
Peg is crazy, but I mean, some niggas like their diaper changed. You got a wife, so I'm not about to get into your personal business in your bedroom. You too tall.
We talk openly.
You too tall to be getting your diaper changed.
Fam, I don't
You don't get
do nothing where my legs got to go up in the
you don't do hiney blows. You don't look like the type of nigga who get hiney blows.
No, I'm good. No, thank you.
But you said you gotta try it. You can't say you don't like it if you never tried it.
I have.
Oh,
and I didn't like it.
There you go.
There was not because in attempting to try it, there was nowhere that I could position myself.
Because the moment you do that,
didn't make me feel like the letter Y.
Because the moment you do this, you're now a Lamborghini Aventador.
Oh no,
you became an Aventador.
No, you're a field goal.
Yeah, no, you're a convertible. Like you became all of that, and you better not go in downward dog. If you get into the downward dog, you just lost all respect.
It's quiet for you.
I get uncomfortable if the fan behind me
blowing.
Don't
play that.
Low key, ask my wife. You all right? Yeah, I'm gonna get the remote. Turn this fan off.
I'm play none of them games.
Fan about to make me whistle.
That's a phobia of mine. That is a phobia of mine. I don't play that. Whistle when you work. Nah, nigga. Walk by the fan all blowing into your ass. And you sweating too from putting it in there? No.
No, thank you.
Wet ass. I don't like no wet ass.
No dry coochie from no fan. That shit.
Yo, I'm getting up out of here.
The fan is not even getting to you. The fan on me.
Yeah, word.
Well, true, but I'm saying like in my
No. You're right though. Fact.
That should be.
Yeah.
All right. Where we at, time? We should be probably be getting out of here. Oh, yeah, we gotta do your.
I know, and I want her to stay asleep while we do this.
Yeah, we gotta do your we gotta do your rapid fire. So we getting out of here. I got my highlight. I know you got music from local people. Send me a song real quick. Shoot me over a song from somebody local real quick. Because I know where I'm going. I'm exiting with the same shit that I started with. Because again, we only highlighting people that we know when it comes to music. I mean, we could highlight people we don't know, but they got to be smaller artists. I'm tired of giving like the fucking Burna Boy and Drake. You niggas don't need my help. Niggas don't need my help. But this right here, y'all don't have this yet. I'm not giving y'all the name. I'm just gonna tell y'all know who it's by. Glit Jesus, my nigga Chubbs. Send it to me. Only a couple niggas got it. When it drop, just go get it. Don't even try to Shazam this one.
Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I've been writing my wrongs, paying my dues. Told my son, long as I'm by his side, then he won't lose. Every time he fall and get a bruise, I'll be right there watching his dreams and I won't snooze. Let's just be honest. My daughter think I'm Superman without a cape. Cause every time I come home, it's food on that plate. And I put one of y'all niggas in that place. Before I let one of y'all put a tear on her face. There's some black and white niggas show they true colors. And when it's beneficial, they gon' call you brother. Shit, they gon' even call your mother. But soon as it get rainy, nigga, they gon' run for cover. Let's just be honest. I'm way too loyal, I guess it's my fault. Niggas be acting weird to me and the shit that I bought. Yeah, that's my fault. Try to kick street shit to a
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
You ever see a mother cry? Cause her son died. I felt that when my brother died. Got that phone call hoping it's another lie. Let's just be honest. Bring my name through the mud, that shit tore me. And I love my nephew to death, but that's another story. That's another story, got me talking to myself. I'm just hoping I ignore it. I had to tell my kids no. My niggas run around acting like they don't owe. That shit'll make you want Burgundy to snow. Or put a nigga head on a platter to go. Let's just be honest. If I ain't had this $1 million flow, or if I ain't know where I was trying to go, I'd probably put a tag on a nigga too. And send a nigga to that bro. Let's just be real. At the best, this nigga average. If I'm blackjack, that'll turn me to a 21 savage. Before that bird gang, I was sitting in a coupe and having niggas flying south over a little status. Let's just be honest. Let a nigga slide, they gon' think it's habit. Thinking it's sweet playing teens when I came for cabbage. They know the flow automatic. You gon' need more than luck trying to play B-Rabbit. Fucker.
Again, that's my guy, Glit Jesus, Chubbs. Shout out to you. Yo, it's crazy. When I first met Chubbs, my best friend Shaq, that's his blood brother. That shit was crazy.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real.
I wish I could tell you the name of this nigga album, but I ain't even got that. I just got mad records from him. But cop that when it drop. You heard? Next I got Nat. You sent me. This is. You want to introduce it, or you want me to introduce it? This is. Well, let me pull it up first before I fucking introduce it. Right? Let me make sure I can find it. I might have to airdrop it to myself. Yeah, I gotta airdrop it to myself. This is who is this first before I play it? So you might have to introduce it because you gotta tell me who it is.
It's Trench God. No, it's
who's the person?
It's Busy. His name is Busy.
You know him?
No, I don't. It just popped up.
To the mid top, them get mad man off for the danya. Man, I be a Taliban with beer shop.
He redid Taliban. But it's fire. I like it.
Nah, free and on a boy, and a trenches.
Why are they gonna demonetize the shit out of this?
Speed off. Man, I don't say my idiot. Man, I follow ya.
Alright, well, this is Trench God by Busy.
When I'm get rush $100 million, I'm soon touch like a 10 grand boy. Could I get your head boss? Boy, see the target, them boy get the med boss. When you press gas, speed off. 2 man there, I follow ya. One time pull up on the side and shadow ya. Next one pull up on the Benz with the pole ya. Them a go and battle like them want take my soul ya. Girl drink the dance, she want take my soul out.
It's because of the beat. The beat is too easy. He cheating. He ain't saying shit. It's a good song though, but he cheating because of the beat. I'm on to you, Busy. Maybe Busy get another beat.
When the shroom pop out to the mid top, them get mad man off for the danya. Man, I be a Taliban with beer shop. Man, I free on a boy and a trench.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Barbies, I'm a section, yes, when the shroom pop out.
Alright, when this nigga blow up, he better thank you. When this nigga blow up, he better thank you. He cheated though. You could take certain beats and ride them shits. That's a cheat code.
That's Apple Music you got open?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, because I sent you something.
Yeah, I got it.
If you want. But I would also like you to play the joint from Miss AI, shorty that performed at the Big G Club.
Oh yes, nah, I want her. What's the? Yeah, send me that. I need that. What's her name?
Miss AI.
Miss
MISS space letter A letter I.
Nah, I need that. What's the name of that song? Do you know that one?
You tell me.
That's the name of the song?
Yep.
Didn't you tell me? Yep, right here. Dog. Dog. Shout out to her, Miss AI. You need to check your DMs because I definitely DM'd you and you didn't respond, but I'm trying to interview you because I think this fucking song is amazing. I've been trying to get with you since I heard you perform this shit. Nobody else was paying attention during the Big G. I was locked in. I got this shit, a video on my phone. This girl is amazing. She sound like Jessie Ray.
I know you told me so. Told me everything that I needed to hear. No excuses.
She just needed to be in the mix.
No thoughts about
Dog, and she sounds like this live, son. She sounds just like this live, bro. Voice is so sweet.
Feeling it through your skin.
She stopped me in my tracks. I was walking out. I said, who the fuck is that? And she was the only person there singing over the instrumental, not singing over the actual track. So you knew that was her voice.
Now I'm having mood swings. My lifestyle is money, beauty, pain, love. Oh my gosh, I'm going wild.
I might pay for a session with her and Doc.
So many
I might cover
bills and colors in the sky, like the memories that fly. Daytime in love versus lonely in the nighttime. but not for your noise, not this time around.
Yo, you just gained another 1,000 streams. I'm about to run this shit up when I get home. And I'm gonna mix it myself. Watch. I'm gonna mix this whole shit myself. I'm gonna bring the bass down some.
I don't want no more smoke. You've been violating roses. That is badly up the choking.
That's that shit. Yo, her voice live. Like you gotta hear that shit live, bro.
Her mother
Oh my God.
played the princess in the Princess and the Frog play down at the palace.
It makes sense. Her fucking bro. I'm telling you, it stopped me in my tracks. I was walking out to go get something to eat, and I stopped and said, "Who the fuck is that?"
And to your surprise, a few people pulled me to the side and asked about her.
I said, "Who the fuck is that, bro?" She was one of the only people who performed who had niggas on the court really dancing with her because that shit she was
without asking.
Her voice was just fucking. Her voice was just mesmerizing, bro. I'm glad you gave me that because now I'm about to go home. I'm gonna play the shit out of that. She just got an extra 1,000 streams from me. Easy work.
But I did inbox you something.
Oh yeah, man, it's always next week. Truth, you got anything? Oh, you did? Oh yeah, turn them. Hey, come on, bro. You sent me. You sent me Friday. I'll play it.
Value T-Pain.
I'm gonna play it.
Oh, Friday, yeah.
You want to go there?
We could do that.
Nah, I'm gonna play it.
I don't want that smoke. All right.
Truth, you heard?
Yes.
I'm gonna play it, but this gonna be the last week. Last week we highlight niggas who already made it. You gotta start coming with your own shit or some niggas that you know shit.
I could do that for about a year.
Can't deny it. I'm confessing.
But this is you by Friday. Go get that Friday album. He named it after himself. Go get that Friday album. Shit is amazing.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
These niggas wouldn't dare. And girl, you know you fine. That shit ain't even fair, yeah. Oh, no. They be on my line, but I only want you. I'ma push the client when they try to bust through.
I was going to
you move your body, got me acting brand new.
to this album like 5 top to bottom.
This is ridiculous.
Be in the building. Girl, I want a good life, yes, I want a paper. But you need to know that I also want you. Love it when you call me on the phone with no makeup. I've been on my own, baby, what you gon' do? And I've been drinking alcohol with no chaser. I've been out here when you gonna come through. Heartbreaker, but you call me backbreaker. Take you up to heaven when I lay it on you. Take me up for my offer. One time lover, spend my time and my dollars. Drip too hard like gonna fine like a motala. Back then after make a man jealous. Wherever you go, girl, you know
it's
me
real.
I follow.
You can
You
listen
already
to this
know,
and
say me I be dang banana. You want to me like, oh yeah, baby, to me taller. I got everything, but I still want
vibes.
And you ain't with that rah-rah. Could take you anywhere. Ain't giving up that nah. These niggas put it there. And girl, you know you fine. That shit ain't even fair. Oh, no. They be on my line, but I only want you. I'ma push the client when they try to bust through. The way you move your body got me acting brand new. Tryna raise my blood, but I'm not a pyro. They be on my line, but I only want you. I can't let go. You hold all the strings like Geppetto. Swear you could have it all if you say so. You don't even ask for the paper. Baby girl, you be on my time on a different zone. Everybody real, ain't no silicone. I can't even help myself when you don't.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Fuck you like a pretzel, I'ma make you bend over for me. Bouncing like a Draco every time you get down on your knees. Waiting on your body all day. Baby, won't you come my way? Put you on a flight, you don't need no bags. Everything's on my tab. And you ain't with that rah-rah.
Yeah, nah, he goes crazy. Friday is different, bro. Like I've been a Friday fan since that God Did. Once he did God Did, I said that nigga's voice. Again, I always say that's what y'all think Giveon sounds like. Giveon doesn't sound like that. Giveon wish he sounded that good. Again, shout out to y'all for tapping in. This might have been one of our longest podcasts, but It's probably some of our best conversation that we've had. Again, you know who I am. I'm your host, Wale, the nigga that give y'all headaches so good with you, Excedrin. Of course, what would I be without my gang? The shit that y'all saw live on air, don't worry. We about to go get food and laugh about it. It's never smoke with us. We just got to get to an understanding, you heard? Steffi B, bitches. We still want that drop. I want your daughter to say it, but maybe we can get baby D. She slept. That's the best baby in the world. She slept the whole pod with us yelling and everything.
She
Greatest baby
like
in the
crazy.
world, son.
Her eyes jumping.
You know who voice that is. You know, he just here so he don't get fine truth. And of course, we got to thank Beast for tapping in, coming in. I mean, they want some more.
I appreciate y'all.
I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. He been our number one. He might have been our first subscriber outside of all of us. For real. Nigga been supporting since day one. We got an interview coming tomorrow with me and him.
Facts.
Probably won't drop tomorrow, but we're doing it tomorrow, so be able to look out for that.
I'll go live a little bit just so you can see a little bit of the setup before we, you know what I mean, get going with the questions.
That motherfucking camera work that y'all see, that boy don't play. That boy don't play with him. He different.
Shout out to him.
That boy don't play with him. He been working extra. I would buy him a bottle, but I don't think he drink.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna buy you a Bible. I'm gonna buy.
He said I might could drink some wine though.
Yeah, word. I'll buy him a Bible.
No, I definitely appreciate
His
y'all having me.
touch his thigh,
I remember there was a time when I said something on Nat Live, and they was like, "Oh, we don't do guests." I'm not a guest. I'm a beast, and now I'm here.
Ain't they part of the fam now? Once you see, my thing is, there's certain people that's a part of the network. A lot of you niggas, some people are part of the network. Make it something part of the network. I just don't know how yet.
I just didn't know you, so that was my fault.
Nah,
but
it's
I'm like,
okay.
oh.
Play as fuck up. Don't worry about it. But I'm here, and y'all gonna see a lot more of me, man. So
fact.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Everything better with Beast.
Word. And Beast was there, all that. Y'all know what to do. I had a different way to outro the song, the pod, but once he put that Friday shit, where else do I go? Yeah, shout out to y'all. Our Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast listenership, our YouTube viewership. I'm about to find a way to get our clips on Patreon, because some of this shit is a little too good for you niggas to get for free.
Yeah.
So I'm about to start charging you niggas $1 for some of these clips. Some of this shit is a little too good for y'all niggas to get for free. But we'll get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, shout out to y'all. I'm still shouting out to my niggas who getting money, the legal money. I shout out scammers and drug dealers every week. So shout out to my niggas who getting legal money, homeowners, business owners, entrepreneurs, probably places Beast was.
Beast was there. Make sure y'all come follow me. Building with Beast, at the bar with Beast. Everything's better with Beast. Come get with me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be on season 3. I don't know if he locked in all his episodes for season 3, but I'm bullying my way on to season 3. Season 3 don't come out without the gang being on. There might be all of us.
We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Be in the building.
Saute Poppy. Sensitivities on separately.
That was fire. Don't trip.
Oh yeah. We jumping right into
it. Was clipped in. I forgot he had his
that's
phone.
okay. Nah, even if she wake up, I don't mind. It's really gonna be like she could be on the couch.
I like that. That's fire.
It's literally just gonna be you sitting right where he's sitting at, and we about to just.
When I'm on stage and stuff, it's easy for me.
Yeah, she go.
Saute Poppy.
Be in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Sensitivities on separately.